Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Public Figures Podcast. So excited to be with you guys today. As always, we have Dusty Slay.
All right.
Aaron Weber.
Good morning, everybody.
And joining us a little bit later, the one, the only Kathleen Madigan. We're very excited to have her.
Yeah, it's a big get for us.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been wanting to get her, and today we got her. So we're excited to have her.
That was a great intro, Brian.
Thank you.
Very good. You didn't insult anyone.
I know. I'm trying not to. I want to.
Yeah, but it came in positive.
Yep.
And I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. I want to call some people some bores, some things like that.
I was hoping you just double down each and every week. And then by the end of it, you're just screaming obscenities.
No, every week people threaten to leave or say they are leaving because of me being too mean. So I'm going to cut that shtick and
well, I appreciate it.
Try to be nice.
Kill them with kindness, they say.
Absolutely.
You catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
Is that true?
I don't know if it's actually true, but I think the metaphor is true.
More flies will come around with honey. But
I don't
do
know
you
about
catch
catching
them?
But I think honey's pretty sticky.
Yeah.
You're going to get caught in there. And vinegar's not sticky, right?
Yeah.
So you can get vinegar and get out of there, but honey.
But vinegar probably kills them.
That's true. But enough honey will kill you too.
Yeah. How much?
I'm going to find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys have a good weekend? I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear about it.
I had some hot shows this weekend. Hot
Okay.
shows. Friday night, I was in Decatur, Alabama.
Oh, Decatur.
Yeah. First Baptist Church, Decatur.
My sister met her. My sister met her husband in Decatur.
Yeah. At First Baptist Church?
No.
Just walking around?
No, at a hotel.
Oh.
Well.
Was she working at the hotel?
My family was there staying, and my brother-in-law was visiting, and they met at the hotel.
What's going on with your hat, by the way?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. It was just a little high, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It seemed like I thought you were trying to be funny,
No, it was out of the shot, probably. How it was.
That's how I like a hat. The higher, the better.
Okay. All right.
I like my hats like Willie Nelson out here. You know what I mean?
Closer to God, right?
Yeah.
How many modern day couples met at hotels? I mean, that feels like it is from a different era.
They met
feels so old
and would write each other letters.
Oh man, that's all. Was he at war somewhere?
No, at war. He was living in Michigan. And,
okay, so close.
Maybe had a war trying to get down to the south. But
wait, they met at a hotel. How did they meet?
Just he was visiting.
He was vacationing in Decatur.
Well, that's how your dad and stepmom met, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Hotels have been big for your family.
Yeah, Panama City Beach. They
Hotels?
met at a hotel, yeah.
Old Country came to town.
Yeah.
You know that song, Mark Chestnut?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was at First Baptist Church, Decatur. Decatur's where the Alabama white sauce started.
Really?
Supposedly.
Alabama white sauce.
Big Don Gibson's barbecue place.
Don Gibson.
Down there. Or Bob Gibson.
Yeah.
Well, what about your show, though?
Yeah.
Show was great. It was a marriage conference, so I listened to a marriage counselor give some people some marriage advice, and then I got up there and
was your wife there with you?
Debunked everything he just said.
All right.
I got up there and complained about my wife for an hour. No, my wife was not with me. It's just a quick drive down, drive back. But great time.
Easier to drive.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had a great time. And then Saturday, I was in Sykeston, Missouri.
Sykeston, the
Wow.
big spaghetti.
The big show for the Christian Academy there.
How was the pasta?
Pasta was delicious. They made me to go order after that I ate after the show, and it was great. And
they wouldn't even let you eat there.
They're like, get out of here.
How was the show?
The show is the show.
Okay.
Every time I do an event like that, they go, "We have a dinner. Do you want a dinner?" I go, "Don't even worry about it. I'll just show up for the show." And I always regret it.
Yeah.
I always like to
Take
be
the
walking
dinner.
out of there with the meal.
Take the dinner.
You mean after
To-go box is the move.
Yes.
But I never want to get there early and eat dinner with everybody. And then
You never eat with everybody. They always suggest that, but I'm like, I don't know who these comedians are that can just have dinner
and
with
just
the people,
hold court at the table
with the people they're about to perform for. I don't want them going, why is he so quiet?
I feel like if I had dinner with them before, they would cancel the show.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Well, I've done it plenty of times where they just
It's a mistake.
insist that I sit with them. And but in this case, the hotel was right next to the event center, which was perfect. Just walk back and forth. It was at a Drury Hotel. The Drury Hotel left me a gift bag. They said they heard us mention them on the podcast.
Is that real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and we talked about how Sykeston had the first Drury Hotel.
Yeah.
And I got my room, and there was a gift bag from Drury Hotel.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I brought up Drury 2 times. I'm the one that brought it
you
up.
said it negative stuff about
You
them.
called it dreary. You said it sounds like dreary.
I said the name sounds dreary, but the hotels are great.
I don't think you said that second
My
part.
mom used to say at the Drury's all the time, and I liked them.
Yeah, I think you did say that.
That's ridiculous.
Um,
I'm a Marriott guy anyway.
Yeah. Hilton guy. Hilton. Reach out. Let's make something happen.
I'm a Marriott guy. I'm Marriott Platinum Elite.
okay.
So
Well, anyway.
Hilton Silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. You got to stay 200 nights a year to get gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing that.
I had a great time. Some folks came out to the show.
Awesome.
And it was great to meet them. What about you guys?
I was off this weekend. What about you, Dustin?
I was also off this weekend. Could have been working,
Could have
but
been
I was
working.
off.
Could have been working for sure.
Should have went down to McMinnville and ate at that brewery down there.
I did go to McMinnville, and I did go to a brewery, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
What was the brewery called?
Fork. Grand Fork.
Oh, I guess I didn't go to that one.
No, I got it wrong. It's something.
Fork
Somebody emailed the podcast saying.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was like, that's weird. Okay. I was like, I did go. Yeah. What was it called? Yeah, I went. The guy that's supposed to be cutting my grass there that never cuts it recommended it to me. He's a very nice guy. He did cut it one time, but he's always like, I'm going to get to it this week.
Well, his uncle died.
No, not that guy. Not that
okay,
guy.
it's a different guy.
The Baron Fork Brews
There you go.
is what it's called.
Baron Fork.
It was good. Yeah, we liked it. But, I'll tell you this. They had all this stuff that supposedly had all this stuff for kids to play with. So I took my kids. They had a nice little area. They had cornhole and like a big Connect 4 thing. And then, I don't know, some other stuff. But they were like, I had to give them my ID to get the bags for the cornhole because they said people kept stealing the bags. And they said all the Connect 4 pieces have been stolen. I go, what are people doing around here with this stuff? I had to give them my ID. I just want one beanbag so my daughter can throw it. I'm not going to be responsible for 6 beanbags.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Not give me my ID back?
If you want to play pool, you need a co-signer.
Yeah.
Get the queue, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the food was good.
Yeah.
And they were, they were nice. They were pretty friendly. And that's about all you can ask for these days in a restaurant is pretty friendly.
Yeah.
But there was a couple people that came up to me. They were very nice. But pretty friendly is about all you can ask for.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
As long as they're not openly annoyed that you're there, that's a real win.
Yeah. If the food's good and you're pretty friendly.
Well, let me share some Nateland news with you guys.
Okay.
Last week, Will Wright premiered his showcase set on the Nateland Presents Season 4. This Thursday, we've got Johnny Beaner.
All right.
Johnny used to lived here in Nashville.
Oh,
really?
yeah?
Years
I
ago.
didn't
Very
know
funny.
that. Yeah, dude, he's very funny.
Baseball player?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like a baseball player, doesn't
It
it?
does.
Sound like a great baseball name.
Sounds like a pitcher that
It's
would.
a great comedy
Beamer.
name, though, too.
Yeah.
That'd be, Johnny Beamer.
Oh, but you beat somebody in the head.
I think you beam them with an M, B-E-A-M.
I feel
Oh,
like
is
I've
it?
always said bean too. I don't know that I'm right, but I feel like I've always said that.
That's so funny.
We'll call it a hit by pitch. How about that?
I've also always said wheelbarrow. And
Yeah.
it's wheelbarrow.
How about that? In the context of baseball, the correct term is beamed, B-E-A-N.
Yeah.
Using beamed is incorrect. in
Yeah,
this
you were thinking
context.
about with a laser.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
Yeah.
the way I throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got the bottom of that.
Because it came out your way. That's why you're happy we got
Yeah.
to the bottom of it.
Well, yeah, because you always correct me on saying things.
I correct you with an open mind. You know what I mean? I go, hey, I'm happy to be wrong, but I think for the sake of our listeners, let's get to the bottom of it.
Nateland, that is true. Well, that is true. Nateland presents Graham Case, Pete and Me. April is National Autism Acceptance Month. And Graham's joining us next week to talk about his special.
Nice.
It is great. So I look forward to seeing Graham. Graham's so funny. And
He is funny.
he's known your wife longer than you have.
Yeah. Well, they lived in the same city. I mean,
Well.
there's no need to say it like that. But they were on the same comedy scene in Toronto.
There
Yeah.
might be some things you don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the bottom. Next week's
There
gonna
might be,
like Maury
but I don't
Povich
ask.
The
episode.
topic is Hannah on the next.
And Dusty's book, We're Having a Good Time, is on pre-order. Grab a copy anywhere you buy your books.
It's back there.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
actually been laid down. It's tired.
What
It's tired.
it right in front of Nick Thune.
Yeah.
I used to have that old crusty wallet. Now that I have Ridge, I feel sad when I see them out in public. I know their back hurts carrying that thing around. When I switched to Ridge, everything was just easier and no more weird back pain. Ridge is unique, slim. Look how cool my wallet looks. It may look small, but it holds up to 12 cards plus cash.
Oh, yeah.
They have over 50 colors and styles to choose from. Adrian, our producer, got the leather look. Aaron, did you know that they even have a MLB selection?
No, that's cool.
Yeah, you could get a Braves version. Losing your wallet is the worst. Blue Ridge tracker card makes that problem go away. You always know exactly where it is. Ridge isn't just wallets. They create premium everyday carry essentials like power banks, key cases, suitcases, and rings, all built with the same sleek, durable design. And no matter what you pick, Ridge has free shipping plus a 99-day free trial and a lifetime warranty on all their products. So for a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Ridge by using code Nateland at checkout. Just head to ridge.com and use code Nateland and you're all set. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. You want to read a few of these comments?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into it. We got Kathleen coming in a few minutes.
Madison Jones. Been waiting since the first state episode from Mississippi, and it didn't disappoint. Well, thank you, Madison.
I love that, but you probably knew it'd be a while before we got to Mississippi.
Yeah. I mean, you thought it might be 50.
It's not going New York, California, Mississippi.
But in fairness, that's not how we do it.
I know, but Mississippi, you got to think. They know. They know what it is. That was what I liked about a real, like, self-awareness and like embracing and kind of leaning into what people think about the state, but also being proud of it.
Landon?
Yeah,
Totally.
I really like that.
It's nothing worse than people trashing their own home state all the time.
Yep. I agree. Aubrey Minnick. I think that's right.
Meenak.
Excited to hear Dusty's joke about Jack and Diane. I've always felt so uncomfortable about how they eat chili dogs.
Me too. Me too. It's a weird way to say it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aubrey.
How long's that bit now? About 30
Well,
minutes?
I've not been able to do a lot of stage time, but I kind of wonder if the corporate event in McKinney, Texas on Thursday is going to get that. I don't know. I may save it for Dallas and Houston, but I don't know. Corporate event, it feels like the place.
Yeah.
They say they don't want it to be edgy, but I feel like sometimes you want a little something at a corporate event.
Yeah. Just dip your toe in the water and see if they respond.
Jack and Diane's a filthy song. If you really listen to the lyrics, I mean, there's 16. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. I mean, take it easy, guys.
Well, some changes are coming around real soon.
Yeah.
So they're going to make them women and men.
Yeah.
Riley Patterson. Aaron, you could not be more wrong about country roads. He says almost heaven, West Virginia. He did not say Western Virginia. Love the show, but I couldn't let this go. Also, the moon landing was fake.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think he
Riley.
said everything he needed to say in that.
Come
comment.
on, Riley. Is Riley? You think Riley's a guy?
The way he spelled it, I bet it's a woman.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Rileigh.
Yeah. I thought you said he though, but
I might have.
But yeah, totally.
I Googled this, and it appears you're correct. According to Google, the writers of the song, it was not about West Virginia. It was about Western Virginia.
Well,
but my point was Riley is that it doesn't matter anymore because it's been so embraced by the state of West Virginia. They sing it at all the games. It's like, whatever the original intention of the song was, it doesn't matter. It's West Virginia's song. I'm thinking about West Virginia.
All that matters, Riley, is that the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what matters. Somebody sent me this. I'm just going to tell you.
We don't have a lot of time, Dusty.
It'll be real quick.
Okay.
But this is what they said, that according to Google, it says Google AI says that our government has spent $200 billion on NASA in the last 10 years. So all I'm saying, $200 billion.
$20 billion a year.
Get me a good picture. That's all I want. A good picture with some stars in the background. Find me a camera that can make it happen. That's all I want.
I never look at the names when I'm picking comments.
That's all I want.
And I'm going through the comments, and there was one that said, with all we're paying in taxes, you think we would have enough money for NASA to get a better camera. And I'm like, I'm going to put this in so we can lay into this idiot. And then I looked at the name and it was Dusty Slay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, put it in.
That shouldn't stop you.
Yeah,
Let's
put it
get
in.
after it.
Put it in.
We don't have time today, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Connor Metzger. I like how the camera cut to a single shot on Brian just to show him cough. I think the crew is trying to give us subliminal cues that Brian would not be around much longer.
I like edits like that.
Tristan? Tristan just like cheers.
We should do more of those.
Yeah. We'll get some shots of
When
his
you
hat
cough,
before it
when I
hits the
burp,
ceiling.
yeah, when my hat's up, you know.
Yeah. Perfect timing. And to Sarah. It's jarring to see.
Andy.
What'd I say?
And I think Sarah threw you. You go, with a name like Sarah, this can't be an Andy.
Yeah.
This needs to be an Onda Sarah. That's what I think happened.
I got some new contacts that I put in this morning, and I cannot see very well. We got an ad read coming up in a minute.
We put them in the wrong eyes.
Maybe.
Do contacts have a left and a right?
Well, it's based on your prescription.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
my left eye's got a more powerful prescription than mine.
Really?
Right eye, yeah.
That's interesting. So when you have glasses, they're built that way. Like the left one is different.
Depends on your prescription.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prescription.
You ever having a contact roll back on your eyeball?
Yeah.
Devastating.
Andy Sara. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's jarring to see Dusty in a more modern hat. Looks good on him, but I don't think people realize how precisely curated his style is. He deserves more credit for sure. It's a good look.
Thank you, Andy. People don't get it. They give me a lot of, I appreciate people giving me hats, but they give me a lot of modern hats. I want hats that you feel like your grandfather threw away. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like your grandfather got a free hat with a box of chewing tobacco in 1980.
Yeah.
That's the kind of hat I'm looking
You want a hat hanging up at a gas station that kind of scares you a little bit.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dathan Raider. A mule is the offspring of a male donkey and female horse. The inverse of that is called a hinny. There are other hybrid crosses. I skipped ahead a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought okay.
I
Because
was like, man, your contacts.
there was a Nathan, and I heard you say Dathan, and it made me laugh. But that is this guy's name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The inverse of that is called a hinny. There are other hybrid crosses within the equine,
I think.
equine realm,
I don't know.
such as a zonkey, a cross between a male zebra and a female donkey, as well as a zedonk, a cross between a male donkey and a female zebra. There's also such a thing as a Zorse, excuse me. I'm really struggling today. A cross between a male zebra and a female horse.
Zedonk.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a song performed by Trace Adkins.
Yeah. Written by Jamie Johnson.
Yeah. All right, Dathan. Well, that's good information, but pretty scary that you know all this. I'd never heard this in my whole life.
Maybe he's in the equine business.
Dathan's a tough name, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you think he has to go? Like Nathan with a D.
Yeah, every time.
Every time he says it.
They go, excuse me? Dathan?
What about Jathan?
Yeah.
Matt Taylor joke.
Yeah.
Mike Mooney. The 999 challenge that are sold as a set at stadiums now are a smaller version of the actual challenge. The hot dogs are smaller and the beers are smaller. I believe I read it is less than 2 tall boys to fill up all 9 cups. So it isn't a true 999 challenge.
Yeah, but I'm sure they charge you for the equivalent.
Oh, it's $180.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So could you do this?
I could do it. Yeah. I have
2 tall
I have
boys.
no desire.
Yeah, 2 tall boys. No
No,
problem.
I think he means a real 999 challenge.
Oh, okay.
Could I do it?
No, I meant, I don't know. He didn't specify if the hot dogs are smaller, but.
Hot dogs are smaller.
Well, I guess.
How
He didn't
small?
specify like the proportion. Like
Are we
the tall
talking
boys.
pigs in a blanket here or what?
No, I think
Yeah.
they're not foot long.
9 pigs in a blanket and 2 tall boys.
Yeah.
I'd do that in an inning.
That's a Thursday snack
Yeah.
right there.
All right. You guys ready to get Kathleen in
Let's
here?
get her in here, huh? All right. Like nothing ever happened. We're right back. We have a very special guest, as we mentioned on the podcast today, longtime friend of all of us. unbelievable stand-up comedian, wonderful person. Excited to have her here. Kathleen Madigan, everybody.
All right.
I've been pushing to have you on for a while. And for whatever reason, these guys were hesitant.
Why? I'm always home on Mondays.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do. He's got free beer in there. I'm going to raid that when
This
I'm
is
done.
the nicest intro that Aaron's ever given to anyone.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I've seen some episodes.
Yeah.
Seen enough.
I love the idea that every week Brian's like, guys, can we please have Kathleen on this week? And we're like,
Thank you,
nah,
Brian.
I don't think she's
I've been
ready.
asking for a while.
I don't think she's proven herself out there.
I've been holding on to this comment for a while whenever
Okay.
you came on. We have a lot of bathroom talk about public restrooms and whether there should be signs on the door and things like that. This woman, Margaret Docina, wrote in.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go
What?
ahead.
You're the one that.
Well, I just don't know the way you frame it.
You
we
made
have a
it
lot
sound
of
like
talk.
that's the theme of the podcast.
Well, yeah, I think it's a big part of it.
But you make it also seem like you go, no, whether there should be signs on the
Signs,
door.
yeah, I
or
didn't
not.
understand that.
Like,
Aren't
do
there
people
signs?
not know where they're at? Guess. One of those unmarked doors over there.
You're saying it's a frequent, it frequently comes up, bathroom etiquette and things like that.
I'd say 30% of the podcast.
Wow, yeah. Dudes are weird about where they go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
weird.
Dusty
Call it
wants a
public
timer.
figures / public restrooms.
Yeah.
Dusty wants a timer on the door where you got to get in and get out.
Yes.
Or you have to pay.
You can't be playing on your phone in there.
Oh, is that what's bothering you? The playing on the phone?
Well, if you go to the airport here in Nashville, and the men, we have several urinals and then only a few stalls.
Right.
And you go in, and all the dudes are lined up at the stalls because you know what they all have to do.
Of
Yes.
course.
And guys are in there just checking emails, and it's like, let's move it along.
all right, a
guys.
clock, and then it buzzes, or what
Yeah.
happens? You get buzzed off
Maybe
the toilet?
The door springs open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
okay.
that- I think
all
that,
right,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I just flew through. So Kansas City has upgraded its airport from the old tornado shelter / bus station it was. It's really wonderful. It's gorgeous. But of all the places, like I would get this if it was in Seattle or Portland or somewhere like quote progressive. Kansas City, who has tons of farmers, like all the farmer people fly out of there. A lot of people that are not experienced travelers. The bathroom is all gender. And so this farmer guy in overalls and like his John Deere hat is not an affectation. Like he got that with the last tractor he bought. This is a real farm. And he's old. He's probably 75. And he walks up. We both were colliding and he looks at the alt gender. He has no idea what is going on. And he looked at me to see where I'm going to go. And then he's going to go the other way.
Yeah.
Grandpa doesn't know. We're going to meet right here in 3 more seconds, Grandpa. We're just going around. But there's twice as many stalls. So maybe that's the answer, all gender for the men, if that's what you want. I don't want you guys in there. Not because I'm afraid, because honestly, it's gross.
Yeah.
Men are gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Nobody puts the seat down. These old men are just peeing anywhere. I mean, walls, floors. Like what? So go to a proctologist. What is going on, Grandpa?
So everybody's going
Women's
to
aren't like that.
the same bathroom at the Kansas City airport?
Yes, and it's just freaking everyone out.
Yeah.
It's confusion and
I've
filth.
sat in a Home Depot
It's
bathroom.
filth.
I know what's going on.
It's
in there.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least I feel like women will kind of, I mean, we can be pigs too, but there's more of a running speed of what we're all doing here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I just don't.
Is there a graphic, like an illustration of a man and a woman in a wheelchair and like everything?
No, that's the problem. It just
Okay.
is a graphic of a person without hands or feet, just a ball as a head, and then there's no definition to what that is.
Okay.
And people over here was really, and then he sees me again in the middle. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna keep happening, people. Just pick a stall. Go.
Yeah. Old men are now waiting to pee on the plane. That feels like what's going to happen.
That's
there.
gross too.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
don't
feel like-
want that.
Well, we got to go somewhere, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't ever walk around in your socks on a plane, because if you go in the bathroom, all that stuff from the guy, old man, is on the floor.
Never thought
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. I'm pretty against taking your shoes off on the plane in general.
Well, if it's a long flight, though, I mean, 6 hours. Come
I
on.
say take the socks off too.
Put your shoes back on before you go to the bathroom. How about that?
You're gonna get
Socks
over. You're
off on
gonna
the flight.
stop. You're gonna get a pulmonary embolism. I'm telling you, I've seen this happen before. Deep vein thrombosis, Aaron. You're gonna die because you wouldn't take your shoes off. You
Yeah.
gotta let your ankles breathe. Everything.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know you guys were this obsessed with bathrooms. I probably have more bathroom stories.
well, that's a good lead in then. So this is
Okay.
from Margaret Docina.
Okay.
She says, for my embarrassing public figure story, Kathleen Madigan accidentally walked in on me while I was using the restroom at a small comedy club in or near the Silver Lake, California area in 2015, 2016. I didn't lock the door quite right, so it was my bad. She was workshopping material for a new album. Not that has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you recall this at all?
I do not. It was probably, if you're going to say Silver Lake, probably the Ice House, which is not Pasadena, but there's no other clubs over there. And I don't know that I would be practicing.
And probably countless incidents since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you want to go back that far, 2015? I mean, I've walked on so many other people since then. But that's nice. She recognized me at a
can't
club.
imagine what a relief this is for her. She's probably been worried about this for a while.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't remember it at all. And it's a good lesson. I think a lot of like the most embarrassing things in my life, like nobody else remembers them except me, right? It's just
I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what they were.
Yeah.
I bet other people know.
Yeah.
But if it's something as simple as that,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
And also depends on what was going on in the bathroom. If you're just sitting there, that's not that embarrassing. It's like, oh, sorry, but if you got a whole thing going, yeah, it's like that's memorable.
I was at the Nashville airport and the lock on the door didn't work, so it would just gradually, as you open up slowly. So every 30 seconds, I've just got to get up and pull it back together.
Wow. You know who's got the bathrooms down is Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Because especially for the women, green light, red light, the lights. And I took a video of it and I was severely reprimanded on social media because you're not supposed to take videos in bathrooms. I'm like, look, I'm not taking a video of anyone going to the bathroom. I'm showing you the future. Let's learn from it.
I know nothing about this. I don't think this is in the men's restroom.
There's who reprimanded you?
No, somebody online, social media, because I posted the video.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I've had men tell me it is in the men's. You're probably
I think
looking.
it is.
So above each stall, there's a green light or a red light, and if it's open, it's green. Because I don't understand, like in the Delta Lounge, why does the door in the women's go all the way to the bottom? I can't look for feet now.
Yeah.
You just blocked me from looking for feet.
Okay.
Aaron's too busy trying to get a song queued up for his time in the stall.
I like to play
a book
music.
on tape.
He has a specific song he plays.
Oh, you have like a walk-on song for the bathroom, like a baseball player. That's
well,
wow.
It's an epidemic. Well, the reason I think I've never seen that at a Buc-ee's bathroom is they're so efficient. This has never been an issue for me. Like I've never seen a line in there.
Nope.
There seems to be just a full-time guy cleaning it who's just always in there. So it's great. But I think there's an epidemic of quiet bathrooms all over the world where you're like, somebody get some music or something going in here. Let's get some white noise machine.
Yeah.
So I always play.
And my brother.
He doesn't like it either.
Oh my God, he'll go like 17 floors away on a hotel. Found a good bathroom. What are you talking about, Pat? We're in the lobby. There's one. Too crowded. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but it's weird that I feel like dudes are more fascinated.
You got to have the right
privacy.
situation. Yeah. You got to have a good situation. So I play Horse with No Name by America.
Oh,
It just kind of splits. I think generationally, it's going to appease everybody. Mm-hmm. Rather than
and we're trying to get that trend going. That way we can recognize who listens to the podcast. If we walk into a restaurant,
if you hear it,
we go, podcast listener. And then I'll go, hello, folks. And they'll go, is that Brian Bates?
Well, you used to, at your day job, you used to hang out in the men's restaurant.
Well, that's how you kill time on the clock, for sure.
Yeah, that's where most of the
I bet you heard some
employees-
wild stuff in there.
Well, a Home Depot or Lowe's bathroom is, I don't know what people eat that go in there.
No,
it is pretty insane.
I know exactly what they eat. It's the guys that go into the gas station at 7 a.m. and get 3 roller dogs and a Mountain Dew. So. Yeah.
I mean, I've been in there, pretty hungover and I'm just killing time. And then a guy will come in there and I go,
let loose.
Jeez. I go, I got to get back to work.
The women's is bad at Lowe's because it's old people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of old ladies. And it could be days before they come out. Just, I don't even think they have a phone. I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know what they're doing, but it could go on because twice I've almost went into the workroom to ask if I could use theirs because I can tell by their shoes and these are old people and something's gone wrong. They shouldn't have left the house and
real thick soles on the shoes.
Or maybe they took something to go to the bathroom and it's all kicking in now.
Crocheting in there.
This is a great topic.
Ball of yarn rolling across the floor.
All of a sudden her cat comes out of her purse.
Well, it's interesting you're talking about the airline stuff and the airports, because I think one of, at least to me, one of your more well-known bits from recent history is talking about the Malaysian airplane crash, which I think it's fair to say you became obsessed with it,
and
right?
still am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I care more than the families. Serious, and I'm not accepting settlements. In case anybody's wondering if you should offer me some. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't take that money.
So what's going on? I haven't heard about this in years, but people are still litigating it. And
Well, no, most of them sadly took this out. My dad was a
Okay.
lawyer. He goes, don't ever accept insurance people's money. It's blood money. But they're poor.
yeah,
A lot of them are super poor. So here's 50 grand, sounds like 20 million. And I get it, but they shouldn't have done that. Right now, there's a company, I think it's called Oceana, and they're going to spend $70 million to go look for it. If they find it, that money will be repaid. But if they don't, they're just out $70 million. But this guy thinks he's really nailed it. The problem is it's most likely in the Indian Ocean, which is, I did not know till this flight crashed, how crazy the Indian Ocean is.
what's crazy?
Rogue waves, 40 feet tall,
Oh, my
tankers that just go missing. It's insane. And it's so deep and the currents are so insane that even if you knew where the plane crashed, it could be 500 miles away from here now.
So they accept now that it crashed in the ocean.
No, nobody accepts anything.
Okay.
No, if you talk to my brother, I think it's like Lost, man. I think they're like drinking margaritas.
You think it's still flying around?
No, he thinks they're on an island. They made up new names
like
for themselves, like the show Lost.
Oh, like the show Lost.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Patrick, no, there's
Maybe
a
the
million
show
theories.
was a documentary about Malaysian Airlines.
Before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're living in that age now. No,
Who will pay them $70 million if they find it?
Well, that was my question. And apparently the Malaysian government, but I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to give it.
I'm interested in the Indian Ocean now. I want to look into
it. It is crazy. Like you couldn't pay me to ever get on. Well, why would I? But I'm not a cargo ship lady. But those boats, I mean, no, it's insane. If
I've
you start
seen these
Googling,
videos where I didn't know what ocean it was, but like, yeah.
it's that usually. Yeah. So no one, that guy totally took the plane down, in my opinion. He had simulators at home. He did all the flight patterns and crashed it on the simulators.
Oh, okay. So they found this all out later.
Yeah. Well, not that much later, 6 months later. And we're like, oh, okay. But they don't want to admit.
I think this
Any
is
of
footage
that.
from the Nateland cruise.
It felt like that for a while.
I mean, there's just not enough Dramamine in the world to cover that kind of seasickness. Look at those waves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's crazy. So I don't know.
Is Malaysian Airlines still going? Like, did it?
Yeah, the
okay.
next day. I went online to see. I'm like, I wonder if you can still fly on these guys. Oh, it's like Southwest. Hey, how about Singapore today for $89? Yeah, I'm like, of course it's $89.
For a good deal, though, you'd probably still trust it. You're like, I don't know. It's a direct flight. $89.
I just could not believe in whatever year that was, 2015 or something, that an airplane could go missing. Like, I understand that statement about a ship in 1649.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know, Queen Elizabeth. They were here and they're not. I don't know.
Never showed up.
I don't know. No, they never showed on the other side neither. So I don't really know what to tell you. But I mean, I know back then people were texting from planes. I know that. I wasn't because I have an Android and we're not capable. They don't let us do those things. But other people were. iPhone people were. So how did we not get any messages? How did we not? I think they killed them first with a lack of oxygen. They all went unconscious.
Okay.
And then boom.
They
That's
happened.
what you hope
Okay.
happened. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I think because otherwise there would have been.
When you say they killed them
9/11.
first, I thought something more like walking through the plane with a gun.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so hands to hand violent. No, like they just turn off the oxygen.
Yeah,
It's so much
yeah.
easier, Dusty.
Yeah.
than having all that blood. And
You gotta go
gore.
through and strangle everybody one by one.
Hasn't some debris washed up?
Oh yeah, well, there's a psycho, this like psycho pseudo scientist guy in a Hawaiian shirt that keeps walking this one island and he claims he found wings, but nobody seems to really believe him. But they did find a door that they thought might be from that, and then they gave it to the French. I'm like, why are the French in charge of science? How about we give it to the Germans? Like
Yeah.
somebody who has a history of smart, like Einstein people.
Yeah.
And then they were like, I don't know, it could be. Well, how many other planes have gone missing that are missing doors?
Yeah.
Can we get a count?
Yeah.
Put that on the wall and eliminate who didn't crash and then go, yeah, it's the door. So other than the door, random.
They need you heading up this investigation.
Well, I think somebody needs a fine little kick.
Like a coach.
Yeah,
you need a coach.
Yeah. I'll be your motivator.
Yeah.
Here's your TED Talk.
Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Yeah.
Come on, people. There's 230 people. It's just fine if we go missing. Like, how many people do you hear get on a plane? They're like, I'm scared to fly because we might crash. Oh, way worse, lady.
Yeah.
We could go missing.
Yeah.
That's worse
Mm-hmm.
because we probably will have already crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never would have thought a plane could just disappear like that. It just
Not
sounds-
in this day and age.
No.
Who
No.
was on the plane? Anybody?
There's the theory, the conspiracy people that claim there were scientists and all this stuff, and maybe there were a couple scientists, but what? I mean, no, that theory's bad
But why would
It's
it go
bad.
missing though?
because that man killed them.
Oh,
Who's
The
that?
pilot.
The pilot?
Yeah,
he was just kind of like a.
he was depressed. He was going through a divorce. He was angry. He's that right age where people go crazy, like 40. You're never gonna see somebody my age. We're too close to retirement.
Yeah.
I'm not tanking this whole thing now. Are
Yeah.
you kidding? I've worked my whole life to get to this point. Last thing I'm doing is take. I want all my pilots to be 58.
Yeah.
All of them. I'm so happy because they're like, yeah, this is a few more years and I'm out of here.
Right.
These young ones that are going through divorces and they're angry. They got some all of the
And they get to work and they go, I got to do this another 20
years.
Yeah,
Right.
at least.
Right.
So
Yeah,
why?
that's a good point.
And
So
that-
you think Malaysian Airlines is covering it
Yes,
up
yes,
because
100%.
they don't want to know that their pilot went crazy?
They'd have to take responsibility
Yeah.
then, and then they'd have to pay all these people more than $4 or whatever they gave them to
Mm.
shut them up. They'd have to pay, they'd be guilty of, or accomplice at least,
Mhm.
aiding and abetting.
But I wonder why the other. I mean, it seems like the other airlines would kind of be invested in uncovering this to shut them down.
I think they're
Competition.
like JetBlue. Nobody takes them seriously, or Spirit.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
does Delta have time to worry about what Spirit's doing today?
That's a good point.
They do not.
yeah.
They don't even care. Whatever. We're not. I don't think Malaysia's like the Ryanair of over there. Like, or Spirit is to here is what they are to them. It's all these short little.
Is
thing
Malaysia China?
No, it's his own deal. I had to
Okay.
look that up too.
Okay.
Yeah, Malaysia's Malaysia.
Okay.
It's its own
Okay.
deal.
That sounds like Malaysian Airlines to Malaysia. It's not the same as American Airlines is to America. It's
Right.
It's
There's others.
Yeah, it's like a frontier or something like
Yeah.
that on that level.
Like if I was going to
Interesting.
Bangkok, I'd pick Air China
Yeah.
Mhm.
over that.
Okay.
But this is only from what I've learned after all this. I never even heard of this airline. And I loved how, like, on the news, it's the same with the Nancy Griffith thing. Day one, oh my God, we have a missing plane. Oh my God. It took Don Lemon an hour to get through it. And then by, like, I don't know, week 3, they were like, nah, still missing. Anyway, on to sports.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
move on. Not you.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, right. I don't move on. And my brother finally was like, I can't discuss this topic with you anymore, Kathleen. I am at work. I
He's
said,
looking for
work,
bathrooms
schmork."
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find you a secret bathroom at the St. Louis airport. Shut up, Pat. Like, I'm doing you favors and you don't even know I'm out there working on your behalf, looking for secret men's bathrooms in tornado. I found one in a tornado shelter. I'm like, oh, this is his dream
Oh, yeah,
bathroom.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody's going thinking,
Safety.
Yeah. Tornado comes.
Even a tornado can't
Yeah,
get you
your
in there.
pants are down. You're fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm out here working on behalf of the people. And no one wants. You're the first person that's asked me in years. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Wasn't there a case very close to that same time where a depressed pilot did like crash a plane to the side
Yes,
of a mountain?
it was Egypt Air.
Not too long after that, right?
That was before that.
Oh, before that. Okay.
Well, Egypt Air was before that, and there might have been one after that. I don't.
Okay.
I was so busy on this one, I didn't
Yeah.
keep up with new events.
So you don't really want to fly on an airplane named after a country.
Well,
Fly American.
Air
Well.
Canada's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Air Canada's nice.
They were rude to me one time, but they didn't crash the plane. They were rude to me.
It's all the same to Dusty.
That's
Might
a
as
pretty
well
low
crash
bar.
Air American's okay here.
Yeah, they're okay.
They're just okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
It's
I
the
used to-
more specific you get, the better. Like I think Alaska's great. You fly Alaska?
I have, yeah.
I've had good experiences.
I didn't like that they gave me a Bible quote with my lunch on my tray. Not that I'm anti-Bible, but that makes me think we're dying.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, do we have... Wait,
I guess it depends on what the verse is.
Talk about heaven?
Yeah.
Right? Heaven? No.
It's a revelation. Yeah. You're like, oh,
how about just a quote from Mark Twain or something? Cats are great. Hemingway. Don't let my cats die. Something not so, ooh.
Well, I was thinking about it because I feel like with everything that happened with the flights last year, I look up the stats about airline crashes a lot. So last year, there were 39 million flights around the world, 51 accidents out of 39 million flights.
Where were those accidents? What countries were those?
Mostly other countries.
Yeah.
But remember, we had the big one in D.C. with the helicopter crash. So that's one accident for every 759,000 flights.
Yeah, so I mean that's
it's still the safest way to travel in human history. But
I think a horse.
Yeah.
I'd feel safer on my horse.
Yeah.
Would you feel safer on a horse than an airplane?
Yes. I want to go back to that.
Me too.
All of it.
I was talking about that the other day.
All of it, except the women's rights part.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a few more rights if we're flying back to 1830.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to be able to own stuff and you can't boss me around when you feel like it.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But other than that, I'm all about the simplistic thing. I was born and raised in Missouri, never left. Great.
Like if we rode horses, all the communities would be closer together, but so you could still travel as a comic.
Yeah.
You just, you go, instead of going all the way across the country, you
just go to the next town. And you don't have a headshot. You take an oil painting of yourself and put it out front.
Yeah.
Here's who's here this week.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, just like back in the old days.
They're like, he looks so serious. And you're like, well, he couldn't hold the pose. He couldn't hold the smile that long.
I think a horse is safer, Aaron. You know what they don't talk about on here? And this is my argument against the rich, fancy friends that I do have. I don't like private flying.
No.
And I'm like, let's go through the entertainers / athletes we know have died flying privately.
Yeah.
And now let's go through after that list, which is like 20 deep, of Patsy Cline, Payne Stewart,
Jim Croce,
Roberto Clemente, all these guys. Leonard
the
Skinner,
Big Bopper, Leonard Skinner. I watched that whole thing.
John
now
Denver.
let's go through the amount of celebrities that have died on Delta. Ixnay.
Yeah.
How about Southwest? Nay. None.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think the risk, and then people get used to it. All the Lakers. Well, I fly my helicopter to Lakers games.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? You're landing on top of a roof in a helicopter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Pretty famous Laker.
I get the
lost
convenience.
his life in a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. You just go up, no TSA. I've gone with other people, but I'm like, especially, I really didn't trust it when I went with Ron White because his was called Tater Air, and he had painted gold shark teeth on the bottom. And I go, what's up? And then on the tail, there was a pirate ship on a rough ocean. I'm like, this theme doesn't even work for me, Ron. I go, what's with the gold teeth? He goes, I want to fly into Santa Barbara and they park next to Oprah and have her think my plane's eating her plane. That was really what he intended.
Yeah.
And it was painted like we were in some Vegas casino in the 50s, Tater Air and all gold lame.
I'm thinking the teeth like a World War II fighter jet.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. And I was like, when was this plane built? And he's like, I don't know. I think the 60s. It's an Israeli. I go, okay, well, I wouldn't get in a car built in 1962 and drive it across America. And you want me to get in this plane, this rickety? I fly it every way. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just don't feel confident.
Right.
And I'm not afraid to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, why would you increase the odds? Then we started talking about that list of dead people in private planes, mostly musicians.
Yeah.
I mean, a ton.
Yeah.
I forgot about Roberto Clemente.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Payne Stewart on a ghost ship.
I just learned about Roberta Clemente.
Oh, okay.
Who that is?
Who it is, that she died in a plane crash. All of that.
It was Roberta Flack. She's like, I'm lying. She didn't die in a plane crash.
Roberto Clemente is a man.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good songs.
I bet I know some songs, and I bet I like the songs, but I'm learning a lot here.
Well, John Denver, that's a totally different case because he was flying himself.
Well, and he ran out of gas. And, you're an American legend. Could you check the fuel? I mean, I was so angry with John for a long time. I don't even know the man, but I loved him. And I'm like, why the gas thing didn't flip over right?
Francis Gary Powers, you could see that coming.
Yeah.
I think he worked for NASA.
Oh, yeah, John F. Kennedy. I just watched all that. Glenn Miller. I didn't even know that. The orchestra leader.
Otis Redding, too?
Yeah.
Man.
Right. And this would be my question to these people.
Buddy Holly.
With what you were going to go do, was it that important? That you couldn't have waited till the morning to take a Delta
Stevie
flight?
Ray Vaughan, Ricky Nelson.
I think Roberto Clemente was flying humanitarian stuff into.
He was a baseball.
Yes.
I'm like, I bet I know some of his songs.
I know. That's why we just kept going along with it. We all know that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Goodness. It's coming together now, though. And now that I see that, I go, yeah.
Rocky Marciano. He was a boxer for you people that are too young. And when my younger brother, he's like 11 years younger than me, got Mike Tyson's Fight Out for Nintendo. He didn't learn. And I mean, I am 11 years older, but I'm not going to let him win. And he was too dumb to realize that if you took Rocky Marciano, every fight you won every fight on Nintendo. Because he kept saying, why do you have confidence? And I'm like, in my mind, because I'm picking up on an algorithm, Pat. But he's 6. I'm like, no, you go ahead. Take Tyson again, Pat. It's all going to work out for you. Rocky will come on. I didn't know he died in a private.
I didn't either.
45 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not my thing. I mean, I would, and then you do it every week, and it's so convenient, and you get used to it. And
Stevie Ray Vaughan too.
Yeah,
Payne Stewart. That was they all passed out.
Yeah, the whole thing froze. It was frozen. The windows were frozen. The plane was frozen, and then it just flew till it ran out of gas and landed in some field in Nebraska, I think. Or Iowa.
I always remember him. He would dress absurd, right? He
wore the bloomers from the 20s and all that. Became his look. And
you remember him, Dusty Payne Stewart? He would wear what you think a guy in
golfing,
the 1910s would wear. Golfing.
Yeah, and he's somebody from Missouri, so I had to own that. Yeah, there's our guy, the one that looks like a striped clown from Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
He was a good golfer, though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
that's how I picture everybody golfing, though.
That's actually Roberto Clemente's band.
Aura Frames is a solid upgrade from the usual Mother's Day flowers. Once you become a parent, you realize how many times as a kid that you never fully showed appreciation to your mom. On Mother's Day, I would just send some flowers, which is nice and all, but they last, 3 days? And then she tosses them?
Yeah, about that.
This Mother's Day, step up your game and gift something that lasts forever. With Aura Frames, you can add a message before it even arrives, plus you can preload some photos so she can have it already set up. You can add as many photos and videos as you want. It also comes packaged in premium gift box with no price tag. It was the top-rated app and reached number 1 in the App Store on Christmas Day in 2025. How about that?
Wow.
So make Mother's Day special with Aura Frames. Named number 1 by Wirecutter, you can save on the gifts moms love by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners can get $25 off their best-selling Carver mat frame with code NATE. That's AURA frames.com, promo code NATE. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
So I looked up a few other of these kind of, I guess I call them the opposite of a natural disaster, a man-made disaster. Things like this.
Tragedy.
That aren't tragedy, but it's like some sort of operational failure that caused
a tragic disaster.
A tragic disaster.
I like that term.
But the natural disasters are also tragic.
Yeah, I guess you're right about
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
A self-imposed.
Man-made. Yeah. So I looked at, I don't know, I'd seen this footage before. Apparently it's famous among engineers. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge in 1940. It was the 3rd largest video unavailable. Cool. I'll find a different one here. We're on the Zanies network, which
the wobbliest bridge in the world.
Tries to silence what we talk about some true stuff on here. They try to silence us.
I think Andrew's doing that. He's trying to keep you down on the farm.
I think so.
Yeah, he's going to start going on the road. You know it.
So this is cool because there's footage of it. This is 1940. It was the 3rd largest suspension bridge, and it caught a 40-mile-an-hour wind at one point.
Whoa!
And that's what happened to it. I mean, it looks like
my God.
It looks like it's an airhead.
Well, I don't see cars flying off. I don't either.
Well, people evacuated. The only casualty on this was a dog. Somebody left their dog in their car.
What is that made of? That would
Steel. It just wasn't.
It's crazy.
Engineers just didn't know how to account for this. Yeah, there's one car and there's a dog left in that car.
Aww.
Yeah. So that's the only casualty there. But apparently, like engineering classes and architects and stuff, this is like famous footage to them because this changed how bridges were built.
Well, it seems like it's doing well. I mean, it's holding
It eventually collapsed.
But that was only a 40-mile-an-hour wind, and
exactly,
a F1 is 50 or above.
Is that a guy walking on it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the guy running away.
It's like a music video. He's moonwalking.
Yeah, put some Rolling Stones behind this. That's a cool video.
I want to see it.
That was actually Brian running away from the Fish concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can see, it collapses in on itself right here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
These guys seem pretty chill for just having experience.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And it's still windy. Look at the tree.
Yeah.
I'd be running the rest of the way. That guy slowed down like, oh, I'm glad I'm through that part. You still are on the bridge.
Now, I have a family member who's, I don't know what the term for it, but she is terrified of bridges. And I remember we were driving. There used to be a big bridge. Do you remember going to like Dauphin Island in Alabama?
Oh, yeah.
There's that big bridge right down there.
Yeah, it's really long. And then once you get to a certain point, it goes way, like it's,
I'm not.
It's like a 9-mile bridge.
I don't like that. Wouldn't be able to keep my eyes open.
And then it goes, it loops up.
No. No.
It's pretty wild.
No.
I remember having to pull over because this relative of mine was driving. She was like, I can't do this bridge. So we had to pull over and she...
and you threw her right off.
We threw her. We go, you're staying over.
Left her in the car like a dog. We all walked.
But bridges scare me way more than almost anything else because the whole time I'm driving, I'm thinking about I don't know, if I get in, not even if the bridge collapses, but if I get in a wreck up here or something and I go off the side.
What's the number one rule, young people?
What's that?
What are you supposed to do when you drive over a bridge?
Pray?
Well, if you're in a modern car.
Cruise control?
No. Roll your window down at least that much.
Really?
Because when you go down, let's say you go off, worst case scenario, and then you start to sink, you want that water to come in slowly. And when the car is full, you open the door and there won't be any pressure and you can try to swim up.
Oh.
If you go down with your windows closed, it's every foot down, you're building more pressure.
Okay.
So then when you try to open your door, and all your electric's going to go out.
Yeah.
So you can't get your windows down. Then you'd have to buy one of those things they sell late at night on TV. They go, that just pokes the glass. Yeah, I know. I always want to buy it. And then I'm usually drunk when I see it. So I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow.
That's why it's good to smoke while you drive because your windows are always down
always
like
open.
that. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. That would terrify me. I don't think I could drive. I can't drive on mountain passes that are too narrow or bridges like that either.
Yeah.
I think the mountains scare me more.
Mountains are scarier than the bridge to me.
I went from somewhere in Colorado to Durango, but didn't understand what was going to happen, me and the other comic, and then he started crying and I'm the passenger. I'm like, no, I cry. That's the way this works. The chick cries. You don't cry. You drive and tell me it's all going to be fine.
Why is he crying?
And there was because
Aaron doesn't like bridges.
It got so tight.
Just say his name, Kathleen.
And then it started snowing, like everything bad.
Oh.
And then you'd get down that one and think, oh, thank God we made it. And there's another one.
Oh,
it just
yeah.
kept going and the stress was horrible. And mountain passes, bridges, no. It's not. Apparently back in the day, they used to tell me Aretha Franklin just quit going on because there was this young guy who was with Outback, I think. And he was like, I'm so glad it's you, Kathleen. I'm like, why? Who'd you have? He goes, Aretha Franklin. And now there's so many rules because she's old and completely crazy. She can't do math. And we're not allowed to go near mountains. Well, you try to get from Asheville to Nashville to Chicago without seeing a mountain. You don't want to see one. You
got to go all the way down to Florida and take a left.
Wow.
That's wild.
And I'm like, that's an awesome amount of power, though. I don't want to see any mountains. No.
Yeah,
I will only see flat plains.
Well, you're saying if you were on a horse, this would all be way safer.
Yeah.
They're
For sure.
Because the horse would know.
Yeah.
Don't go. My stupid rental car with Jason driving didn't know don't go. And
Yeah.
we just kept going. There were signs, too. And there's nowhere to turn around.
Have you done any self-driving cars? Kathleen?
I won't get in them.
You won't do it? You know, there are Waymos all around Nashville
I just saw one coming here.
Yeah.
And they're always really hesitant when they turn. It's like an old person's driving it.
But wouldn't you rather them be that than
no, I want them to be
off?
sponsored by Red Bull, and I want them all to go 200 miles an hour. Then I would be entertained. I'd be like, "Ah, here comes the Red Bull car!"
Well, that's true. I'd like a Waymo though, because I can cut them off, and I don't feel bad at all.
No, and they do sense like you can really screw with them. You can run them off the road. These people are emailing me all this crazy stuff. The kids that you can. It senses you, and if you keep inching over, he'll keep inching over till till the bot crashes off the side of it. Not that I would want to go attack someone's
there's
property.
still a person in the car.
No,
there's still a passenger.
A passenger.
Maybe.
Well, sometimes they're completely
this
empty.
one was empty.
But the passenger, I love to cut them off because you don't even have to wave. You don't have to do anything.
If you honk at a Waymo, does it respond to that?
I don't know.
I wonder if it picks up that it's being honked at.
I doubt it. No,
They
I don't think.
program
Here's where I was like, okay, I will get in one maybe 2 years from now, but we got some kinks to work out.
Yeah.
A guy in West Hollywood got in one to go to LAX, and they're not supposed to go on the highways. That was the rule back then. I don't know if they can at this point, but the thing wouldn't stop. It just kept going around in circles around LAX. So he's missing his flight. All of his stuff's in the trunk. So even if you wanted to tuck and roll and jump out, your stuff is back there because he's LAX. He's going wherever for a while. And what are you going to, then he's, I didn't know what to do. So you're calling an 800 number in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, it's me. I'm stuck on Sepulveda in a circle. They don't care. No one cares. Like, no.
Maybe if you pop the hood and pull the battery.
From inside?
Yeah, you jump out.
What?
I think that would be fun.
For a moving car.
Yeah. Jump on
out on the hood?
Jump on the bumper. Yeah. You're going around in circles, pulling stuff out.
That's what happened to Roberto Clemente.
Yeah.
Exactly how he
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all over Phoenix.
He had a song.
I did one in
Vegas.
Phoenix.
Did you?
Did you like it?
I did. By the end of the weekend, I'm like, I can't handle a personal Uber driver anymore.
Yeah.
This guy talking to me.
You don't want to talk, right?
No.
Now, would you trust one enough to be like, let's say you get out of a show and you're like, let's just drive home to Nashville and sleep in the car and just have it drive you to
Depends on how the show went. I've been on some shows like, I don't care, dude. Just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Go off this bridge. I don't care.
Now there's also another one, Zoox, Zoox. And it's like a cube.
Oh, I've not
and there
seen
is
that.
no steering wheel. There's no nothing. The whole thing is programmed. That's it.
It looks like a thing, like a ski lift thing, like one of those.
Well, have you ever seen the little robots on college campuses that deliver the food?
Yeah,
in
it looks like a
boxes?
giant one of those.
I feel like I'm a Chinese meal getting in that and I'm being delivered to someone.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like food. like Chinese food.
It really is like a
Domino's.
horse-drawn carriage without the horse.
It's also kind of like a ride, maybe at Six Flags or something, where if you were on the antique track car at Six Flags, it seems, but they're not on tracks, and I'm in a weird cube, and I feel like the door's shut. Now can I get out?
Yeah,
I think we need.
It's an Amazon.
I need a
thing.
few hundred people to die before I do this.
yeah.
Yeah, like you guys die
Work
first.
it out.
You work it out.
Yeah.
Work it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've lived this long. I'm not.
Yeah, you've worked your whole life.
I'm too old to be the first Marine that goes into the Zoox. Somebody that's in their 20s can do that.
Not available to the wider public yet. It's just
Vegas. See?
employees and limited group.
Public launch in Vegas. They're everywhere in Vegas.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon bought them for $1.2 billion
Yep.
back in 2020.
I don't
bad.
mind bridges too much. I was driving home from Missouri this weekend, and you go over the Mississippi River, and then that was like, and then you make a little turn, and then I'm like, oh, we're going over it again. It's the Ohio River.
Have you seen the old bridge on that Ohio River one?
No.
Oh, terrifying. The new one isn't a ton better, but that one, and I've been over it back in the day, horrifying. Yes.
Wait, where? Out in
Ohio State. It's went from Kentucky to
It's where the Mississippi River and
Kentucky-
Ohio River kind of merge.
the John A. Roebling suspension bridge. This one, right?
No, that's in Covington. That's Cincinnati on the
The
other
old
side.
Charleston Bridge going from like downtown to Mount Juliet or Mount Pleasant is that old bridge. Now they have the big one now that's really nice, but when I moved there, it was two bridges, and one of them was a 2-lane, but it was like, and they said that used to go this way, where it was like oncoming traffic, like
all right,
2-way traffic, and they said like big diesel trucks would go through and knock off your side mirror. That's how close you were together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And if somebody's car breaks down, if you try this, Aaron. Try bridge over Ohio River by Paducah.
Oh, Paducah, Kentucky.
Just somewhere by there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are two.
Oh, yeah. I know that bridge.
You're talking about the Brent Spence Bridge? This
No,
one?
that's Covington.
With
this
a tugboat.
one.
George Rogers Clark Memorial Bridge.
That might
This
be
old
it.
one.
Yeah, and that's the old one down there.
Okay.
This one's fine.
Okay.
It's the old one that you're
Purple-
like, wow, what were people?
The Purple
that
People
thing.
Bridge.
Purple people. That was probably a racist code. I feel that was
The
racist.
Purple People.
Yeah.
You ever have that moment where you want coffee, but you also know it's going to ruin your whole day?
Yep.
That used to be me because I love the taste, the ritual, everything about coffee, but one full cup and then I'm like, I'm all over the place. I'm jittery. I'm anxious. My brain's going in 10 different directions. So I'm looking into alternatives. And here's one. Mudwater. I've been trying their new low calf coffee blend. Honestly, it's the kind of sweet spot. It's made with organic coffee, functional mushrooms like lion's mane and cordyceps, plus L-theanine. So great stuff.
Yeah.
And so you still get that rich coffee taste, but with way less caffeine, only 45 milligrams. So instead of feeling wired and crashing later, you just feel focused, calm, dialed in. You can grab this stuff at Target and Sprouts nationwide. We got a new Sprouts on our part of town.
I
over
love
there.
Sprouts.
Making better mornings easier than ever. Ready to make the switch to a better ritual? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal, up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code Nateland. That's right, up to 43% off with code Nateland at mudwtr.com. After you purchase, they'll ask how you found them. Be honest. Tell them we sent you their way and support our show. So another one of these we had talked about, because we had talked about a little bit, was there's something new coming out about, is it Chernobyl or Chernobyl? Chernobyl?
Sure. I'm positive.
What?
Listen, I know about the Roberto Clemente thing now, but Chernobyl?
Chernobyl.
Like
Yeah,
Cher?
I've always heard
Like
Cher.
Chernobyl?
Yeah, well, that's another Chair. You don't call her Chair. Her name's Cher.
Yeah, but everybody says Chernobyl.
Sure.
But I think you say it fast enough, you can't really tell. Do you see that Chernobyl?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You got to blend the two together.
And
Yeah.
is that even what the Russians call it?
Yeah, who knows?
It's
Who
like when they
knows?
do their writing of their team name on their shirt, and I'm like, no, you're supposed to be the Rangers. Why does it say that?
Right, why is
Right.
it some weird drawing?
CCP.
Right.
CCCP.
Yeah.
No idea. It's on every jersey. Chernobyl, that HBO thing was fantastic. And
The
there's
show
another
was
one
great,
coming
yeah.
out, but there's something even better. This is insane to me. This is like the stuff I'm obsessed with. If you put in YouTube, Aaron, the Babushkas, like Babushkas of Chernobyl. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Chernobyl Babushkas.
It was on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's a documentary of all these old ladies after the Chernobyl, Russian, living with no money, no nothing. They're probably 65, but they look 100 because they've had a hard life. After the disaster, they went and got them all and took them to a very big city and put them in some high-rise, nondescript, god-awful building. And they had a little meeting, and they're like, no. And they walked back, and they live in it.
Wow.
They live in the evacuation zone. Like with wolves, all the animals have come back tenfold. Now there's stuff that wasn't even there. Like it was there hundreds of years ago. Eurasian lynxes and crazy. And
Bears are back there now.
Yeah, they all look like her. And they all have vodka, which I'm like, where are you getting vodka? That would have
Yeah.
been my first question. There's no liquor store. I'm out. They all have vodka and some sort of giant pot with something boiling in it. See, what's that? What's that lady?
Whoa, look
holding
at her
that?
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they live in the area, the evacuation zone.
No one's supposed to be. You're not technically allowed to live in it.
So they're like homesteading there essentially.
They went back to their old homes if they
Okay.
still existed and just moved right back in. And there's a very young girl, a 20-something, who brings mail to them like illegally.
Okay.
But then
To help 'em
I'm
out.
like, okay, so you get your little government check. Where are you cashing that? I don't even know.
There's no bacon.
Even at the end of the thing, I was like, I still have so many questions about how this lady got all this food.
Mhm.
It doesn't look great, but it is food. And the liquor.
Yeah, it looks like
if you
some
watch the whole
roots
thing,
and
they'll
mushrooms.
sit down and go, "Are we ready to drink?" And it's just
Yeah.
a whole bottle. They're gonna drink that whole bottle right there.
She said
straight.
she
There's
made
no
strawberry wine.
Yeah, there's no vodka tonic.
Yeah.
There's no tonic.
But they can
There's no
raid-
limes. There's nothing. Just potato
Just
vodka. out of a
vodka and
bottle.
radiation.
Yep. Giant wolves.
Yeah.
Dire wolves.
Yeah.
Do you think they're raiding like other people's houses that had liquor?
Oh, I'm sure they already did that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably did that the day they moved back.
But if they got
You
the
know,
whole city,
Ivan's
you
not
could-
coming home,
Yeah.
and they went over and took all his stuff.
Are
But I would.
they?
I'd see no reason not to.
Are they having kids, or are they just going to die?
No, they're
out?
all too old. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
didn't.
the-
Their husbands. Most of their husbands died in the accident,
Mhm.
which is sad. Like and they were old then, and he dies, and then there's nobody under 60, out in the area except the male lady.
This is like I Am Legend without the zombies, right?
Yeah,
Just the
yeah.
end of the world for
Yeah.
them.
Essentially.
But
Yeah.
it's really the beginning of the world for these people because they don't even care. That's what I love. And I wouldn't care. There gets to be an age where she's just plucking mushrooms out of the dirt.
Mm.
God only knows how much radiation's in that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
She don't care what she got left on Earth.
Right.
20 years max.
Mm-hmm.
Eat what you want.
Yeah.
Just piling through garbage and radiated food. See, she's got a blanket. She don't have any teeth. Teeth are gone. She's been there forever. She doesn't get out of bed much. They come over. Now I remember all this. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I loved every minute
Yeah.
of it.
This scene is particularly sad.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
at least she's home in her bed.
Yes.
With her cat, and she's not in some high rise in they took her to like Moscow or somewhere, a big city you've heard of.
Mhm.
Now that lady's a spring chicken compared to look at the food. Look at
Oh,
the
yeah.
wine.
Yeah, cornbread or something there.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Something you can eat with no teeth.
That's how my
I
grandmother
don't
used to
know.
eat.
Now that's a good spread. Right
It is
there.
true though. It is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice spread though.
I used to
they
see
have.
old
Yeah,
men
look
like
at all
that.
The
that.
spread.
Look at the bread. Looks great. I would eat it.
Do they
I
grow
am-
their own food?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they
I
know
had
how.
No idea that people were back there. I was reading about all the animals and how they've increased like 10 times what they were because
It's
it's
so
just,
much better without people.
they just accidentally created the world's largest nature reserve.
Yep.
There, so it's just all these animals running around
Even
unchecked.
This caption. Now he's gone and I have everything.
It's a tough frame. Yeah.
She sure does. Yeah, look how happy they are.
Yeah.
They're having parties. There's clearly not any kind of hair salon out there. 'cause
No.
Nobody's doing their hair anymore. But that's what I would feel if I didn't have to leave the house. Why am I blow drying my hair? Who cares?
Yeah.
So they look like they're having a good
That's
time.
her.
Yeah.
She's hammered.
Yeah.
This was after they drank like 100 bottles of vodka. She's just banging a sickle
Yeah.
on a floor like a post hole digger.
That's
They
enough.
are living a life. It's. I don't understand why it didn't get more attention. I thought it was a great documentary.
Mhm.
It's probably raining radiation right now. That's probably
Yeah.
radiation fault.
Yeah.
She's getting cancer on the umbrella. She don't even
Yeah.
care. Good for you.
Umbrella.
I don't even know about it. Is this on Netflix or?
This is just
No.
a YouTube documentary
Oh, okay.
here.
But it's like a for real documentary. It's not like some guy. And now the influencers are all trying to sneak into the evacuation zone
Yeah.
Mm.
for their videos.
Because there's a lot of tourism to that area, right?
Yeah, but none of it's really legal.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to be there. And I wouldn't mess with the Russians.
Yeah.
That's
No.
fair. But
Yeah.
I wonder if I would go. I'm interested. I want to go see like the town. If I wear a hazmat suit and it's all above board, I would go do it.
The bears have moved into a lot of the houses.
They
Like,
got those
free
wild,
shelter,
those
free
wild
barn.
horses too.
Yep.
The Chernobyl, the
The Eurasian lynxes are like bigger than a Eurasian lynx should be, in an awesome way. Kind of looks like a giant bobcat.
Oh, it's really cool.
It just shows without us, nature does great. We're the problem.
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
As
it's
soon as
me,
we're out of the
as Taylor would
equation.
say.
But like these women, the way they're living, they're okay too.
Yeah,
Right? It's like if you just live simple, you go with nature.
right. And they're already old.
Yeah.
So what do they care? Oh, hey, you have, stage 1 cancer. Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
They're
a
not going to the
bear
doctor.
that's going to
They'll
take
never
me
know.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Siberian giant black bear in there. It's also hungry,
Yeah.
and the mushrooms aren't doing it.
Yeah.
I was looking at because I was just looking up some man-made disasters. I had never heard of this. Have you heard of the London smog of 1952?
No,
like we talked about
very
this on
specific.
the
But
Did
episode.
we?
Yeah.
I don't know that I have.
Was it? It must have been years ago, right?
I don't remember when, but I vaguely remember us talking about this.
How about all the people that got killed by syrup?
Wait, what?
oh,
What happened
The
there?
maple syrup drowning. Put that in there. It'll come up. A town.
The Great Molasses Flood
Yep.
wow.
in Boston.
A syrup deal.
A large storage tank filled with 2.3 million U.S. gallons of molasses pushed through the streets at an estimated 35 miles per hour,
That's really fast.
killing 21 people and injuring 150.
Wow.
Can you imagine you died by
Just a
syrup?
tsunami
You
of
didn't even
Molasses is so thick.
You didn't even have a frozen waffle
Ah,
in your hand
Yeah.
to enjoy the last bit. Yeah, that one is probably the craziest.
What happened was it was just a tank explodes.
Probably brought in a lot of insects and
Yeah.
Giant wave 50 feet high sweeps everything.
oh man.
Yeah, 100 men, women, and children caught in sticky stream.
That is
Buildings,
crazy.
vehicles, and structures crushed.
When was this?
This
I want to say
was
like the 30s.
1919.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 1919. So the war, the Great War had just ended.
You finally get home from the war and you're killed by a wave of syrup. Not the Nazis, not the Germans.
Wow.
Just a
Yeah.
slow way to die. And
Yeah.
then the insects just start coming around.
I'd never heard
get
of this one. Imagine me just waist deep in molasses walking through the street.
I mean,
don't
I
even
bought
know-
some thick molasses before. I don't even know if you'd be able to walk.
I was going to say, I don't think I could, especially if it's, coming at 35 miles an hour. I
Yeah.
mean, there's
Mhm.
18-mile-an-hour winds outside today, and I had problems shutting my door.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the difference between syrup and molasses?
molasses? I believe is unrefined.
What's
Okay. Molasses is a thick, dark byproduct of refining sugar.
You got to refine it to make.
Yeah.
So the molasses is like the stuff that would actually you start with.
And syrup is a lighter, sweeter, and less viscous liquid made from plant sap or cornstarch. Okay. I'll be honest, I kind of use them interchangeably in my life because I just
never
kinda
really thought
think
about
of
it.
You
them
say
as the
that when
same.
you're having pancakes, you go, oh, put a little molasses on
I got a
there.
Waffle
Oh
House.
wow! I've never even seen it. Look how thick that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could buy that. I thought that was just how syrup starts.
I go Waffle House. I'll get a buttermilk waffle.
Yeah.
It's
Got any molasses
Yeah,
back there? I'm from
extra-
1919.
I got my horse tied up outside by Dusty and Kathleen.
Yeah.
Well, this is the world y'all want to go back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Kathleen, we've been talking about the 999 challenge. You know this?
I do not.
It's a baseball thing. I just learned about it last week. 9 innings, eat 9 hot dogs, and drink 9 beers.
Well, I could drink 9 beers, no problem. I don't.
Over
know
the
if I
course
could-
of 9 innings, no problem. You could have 9 beers.
Yeah, well,
By the
yes.
7th inning stretch.
Yes,
you're
but
done.
I'm saying it's got to be a normal beer.
Yeah,
I
like
can't- the
like a
giant
normal,
ones-
not a tall boy.
Right. I don't want the giant gallon they hand me at Nissan Stadium and go enjoy. That thing's going to be so hot
Yeah.
by the time I
Mhm.
get to the bottom. I
Yeah.
find it completely irritating
Yeah.
that they won't sell you a 12 ounce. That's my own beer complaints. But
Let's say 12 ounce Michelob Ultra or something like that.
yes, I
Yeah.
could do that, but I couldn't.
You couldn't do the 9 hot dogs?
No. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
could. But
I wouldn't want to do
vomit.
9 hot dogs in a week.
I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
I love gas station food.
Okay.
And hot dogs and all that. Yeah. But like everybody loves a Dodger dog. I don't want the long skinny one. I like
Mhm.
the short fat ones. Is that why I saw that underneath a picture of Trump today, 999. And I didn't know what that headline meant.
No, I don't know what that means.
If it meant this.
That
Maybe he did the
context,
challenge.
But this was kind of an thing people were doing unofficially at games, for social media and stuff. And just like dudes would go there and let's try to do a 999 challenge. And then a lot of these parks are like, let's just sell a whole package that includes 9 beers and 9 hot dogs. And you can just buy it all at once.
I
And the
think
problem
you're
with that
asking
is,
for trouble.
yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
then the problem with that
Yeah.
is you buy 9 beers in the first inning. those beers are flat
Gross.
and warm
Oh,
by
they're
the end.
gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And you're on your 9th hot dog drinking a warm, flat beer.
Especially if it's the Mets and the inning is going on 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, your beer's getting super duper.
Yeah. Speaking of bad public restrooms, you're at a baseball stadium.
Man.
9 hot dogs and a hot beer.
They're doing something insane. The Cardinals are doing something, $29, all you can eat.
I saw that.
Something. And I'm like, is this what we're getting down to now? Because we're not good enough to get people to care. We got to give them, like, is this a funny bone? It's basically a funny bone.
Yeah. Coca-Cola Unlimited.
See, they don't do alcohol. The Cardinal, because you could get sued for that 999 thing. If you sponsor it, you could end up being in trouble for someone's DUI.
Now, somebody wrote in and said that a lot of those packages, they're like smaller. It's the equivalent of like 3 beers, but it's 9 beers.
So I'm getting tiny beers?
Yeah, that's how they're getting around the liability.
Flights?
You're getting like a flight of it. Yeah.
Well, I would actually prefer that.
A little sampler, maybe, if
That's
they gave
fine.
you some different
that'd
ones.
Be great. Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah, the St. Louis Cardinals, Coca-Cola Unlimited. It's the ultimate way to experience Cardinals baseball in 2026 for $29. Your ticket to Big Mac Land includes unlimited access to classic ballpark favorites and ice-cold Coca-Cola products all game long. No tab, no transactions. You can get Cokes, hot dogs, chicken tenders, bratwurst, nachos, french fries, popcorn, peanuts, kettle chips, and ice cream cups.
This works
Fans
for
may
me.
select up to 3 items per visit. Oh.
And return as often as
it's
you
probably a
This
long line,
works
though.
for me if I got kids.
Yeah,
But
if you're
as
taking a
a-
bunch of kids to a game, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like family style. Like I went to this Paula Deen family style over there by the mall, Opry Mills
Like
Mall.
Opry Mills
And
at
you
home.
order all this stuff, and they go, "Yeah, if you're done with something, we'll bring it to you. We'll bring you more. We'll bring you." But the server's gone. They bring it to you the one time. You can't. They clocked out, went home.
Of course.
Can't find them.
They already got a new job.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown out a first pitch or take me out to the ball game?
Yes, I did both of those. I did it in St. Louis, and then I did it in Chicago for the Cubs, which was very difficult as a Cardinal fan. I felt like I was crossing trader lines, but they weren't playing. If they were playing the Cardinals, I don't know.
It'd be so different. Yeah.
Aaron was with me.
I was with you. It was so much fun.
It's a lot of pressure because when you start walking out to that mound in real life, you realize how far away it is. And I was thinking, what did I agree to? This is the stupidest thing I've ever. And I see my name out there, which is shocking.
Yeah.
Because it's gigantic. And they're like, no, there we go, the first pitch. And I'm like, oh, terrible. And in St. Louis, I said, you guys should move. And they were like, ha. I go, no, I'm not being fake humble.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is going. And it is a baseball. And I am going to throw it as hard as I can.
Uh-huh.
So if I were you, Fred Bird and company, you need to go to the left or go to the right. But it's a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know that
How was your pitch?
it
pitch
was
was
a
good.
strike
Okay.
if the batter had been a little person.
Okay. So low.
What did
Low.
Aaron
Low.
do to help you?
Low. Well, he was good moral support because he doesn't get riled up.
He stood
No.
out there on the mound with you?
No. But I
could
got
see
to go on the field, which was my first time at Wrigley. I was on the field with the person throwing the first pitch. But the night before, I remember in Madison, Wisconsin, we were practicing.
Hold on.
What?
What's going on over here, Dusty?
Just the way you said, wow.
Wrigley Field? That's just because Roberto Clemente hasn't put out any female music tracks doesn't mean I can't enjoy Wrigley Field. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was
Why I asked her.
and it was very sad because it was the most gorgeous day ever. A great day to sit in the sun and drink beer in Chicago, and we had a show that night.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's always that show that gets in my way. That's why people go, you really gonna retire? Oh, watch me. I'll film it for everyone.
Yeah.
You and Dusty are so alike in that way.
Let's
Yes.
retire together, ride horses.
All right. Yeah. We'll take our horse to Chernobyl. We'll
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah.
extraction zone, evacuation zone, whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
But what about Take Me Out to the Ball Game? Was that
I sang that up in that thing. Yeah, they got a lot of cues for you. It's
Yeah.
very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, I was in the shower and I'm like, turns out I don't know the words.
Yeah.
Like some,
Yeah.
but I probably don't know the whole national anthem either. I mean, I don't sing at all, so I shouldn't be singing anything. But they ask it. That's part of it.
Take me out to the ball game.
Keep
I don't
going.
want to do the whole
Keep
thing.
going.
Take me out to the park. What do they say? Crowd. Some say crowd. Some say park.
With
Buy
the
me
crowd.
some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care
Yeah.
if I ever get back for its root Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
I mean, that was
well done.
That was
All right.
way better than I thought it would be.
No teleprompter.
It was off to
teleprompter.
a brutal start to that. We got most of the lyrics
now sing
wrong,
the
but then
national
you
anthem.
picked it up.
Well, I feel
Jose.
like I could sing it, but it's a different. Like you can sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" bad.
Yeah,
you can't.
I think a lot of people don't know the word perilous.
Yeah,
and it's in the anthem.
Perilous fight.
Yeah,
right?
because sometimes it sounds like flight.
Yeah,
perilous flight. Yeah, it's one of those. Once it gets going, it's a lot of like the.
It's
like the Catholic prayers you learn growing up. Once you get in the groove of it, you can just get it. Yeah.
They taught us "Take Me Out to the Crowd," right? But then when I started seeing them sing, they would say "Take Me Out to the Park."
I heard ballpark.
Yeah. Okay.
I've only heard crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've only heard it right, so I don't know.
What have you heard?
Take me. I've heard the lyrics of it.
But say it. What is it?
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Oh, okay. Well, to the crowd, to the park.
Was there like an official thing? Did somebody
I think it's
write
an actual
it?
song. Yeah. Take me out to the ball game.
That's funny. I always thought it was to the crowd, which.
It's written in 1908.
But Aaron also thinks
Jack
a batter gets beamed instead of beamed.
That's
so.
true.
Oh.
Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. Singular. Cracker
it's not
Jack.
Cracker Jacks. I don't guess.
They are not Cracker Jacks.
Some Cracker Jack. I don't care.
Well, what if you want 2 boxes though?
You gotta wait for you gotta eat them all. Wait for your server to come.
That's a good point.
It's part of the 999 challenge.
Yeah.
that guy that sold you those ain't coming back when yours is empty either.
Exactly.
He just quit Paula Dean's.
So another one I looked up because I remember when this happened. It was not that long ago in Beirut, Lebanon. In 2020, there was a massive explosion. Do you guys remember seeing this when it happened? Again, Zany's trying to shut us down, dude. 2020.
What is Andrew Dorfman trying to hide here?
A lot.
Yeah, well, this was a cool video because there's like there was a woman doing a bridal photo
Oh,
shoot when
I
the explosion
do.
happened.
Yes, I remember her because of that though. That's the only thing that rings a bell.
Do you remember that footage, but not the?
Yes, because I thought that a lot of people go, well, the rain ruined my wedding day. Blah, blah, blah. You don't even know what ruining your wedding day can actually mean.
Man,
I don't remember this.
Here's a good video of it. This was in 2020.
Wow. What blew up?
Right downtown. Let me get a good
I know
shot
it's
of
a
that
building,
again.
but
Oh my God, that looks like an atom bomb.
It does.
So it was the largest non-nuclear explosion in world history. It happened. It's pretty crazy. So it was first of all, it was fireworks that went off. It was a warehouse fire that was next to this port where all this stuff was being stored. They had seized stuff from a cargo ship and they put it in this building right next to a warehouse. The warehouse caught on fire, and it was 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate that had been confiscated from a cargo ship.
Oh.
And it just boom.
Have you ever seen the video of the Chinese fireworks plant that blew up? It's so
sounds like the beginning of a joke.
Yeah,
it's kind of it was kind of exciting. I'd hate to say it, but
I've seen videos, and there's a guy filming it from across.
Yeah, but actual like bottle rockets were flying out. Like you actually got to see some that worked correctly.
There was a fertilizer plant that exploded in America like 10 years ago that was pretty insane. The guy filming it was so far away, and he thought it was no danger. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
I can't find this. We got to figure out the YouTube thing. This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. I mean, that is 3 categories that are tough to get in this podcast.
That is true.
IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel that you need to win your day. The ultimate sampler pack. I mean, that's the best way to check out everything IQ Bar has. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, 4 IQ Joe sticks. You can try a little bit of everything, see what you like. Everything is entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. They're packed with clean, delicious ingredients that keep you physically and mentally fit, like magnesium, lion's mane, and more. IQ Mix is a personal favorite of mine, a zero sugar drink mix, hydrates with electrolytes, improves your mood. That hasn't worked with me, but it boosts clarity. It does do that. I personally use the IQ Mix, and it really helps. And right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including that ultimate sampler pack I told you about, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text PUBLIC to 64,000. Text PUBLIC to 64,000. That's public to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
Well, what'd you think of the guy this weekend at the White House press correspondent dinner who kept eating at the table?
Well, he's apparently a super agent for CAA.
Yeah.
I did one-upped him though, the lady stealing the booze.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, she went table to table and took the wine. She's shoving it all in her purse. And I'm like, boy, if I'd have had the wherewithal, I would have been right next to her.
Spirit animal.
Hey, Veuve Clicquot, come on. We're taking the good champagne. Yeah. So how do you have, this is where this whole thing is insane. Like, if somebody is so not scared, I've got the time to think, now's the time to grab some free booze, Kathleen, on your way out. Yeah. Like, and the dude that kept eating, you know what? That would have been my dad, though, because my dad was totally deaf.
Well, what if
and he wouldn't have known, you have the dad, they're shooting. Like, you'd have to scream it at him. Oh, I didn't know what your mother was talking about. Okay, that guy.
Imagine this guy here at the bottom left.
Imagine though you're the lady and you got invited on a date, and in your mind you're like, I don't want to go on the date with the guy, but there is going to be a lot of free food and booze, and then the shooting happens, and you're like, I didn't do this date for nothing.
No, these are my exit prizes. Thank you very much for coming. Here's your swag bag. Where's the lady? And she looks like one of my sister-in-laws.
Oh, so this is in the immediate aftermath of it. Like, not like they're still exiting the room.
Yeah, they don't even, nobody
They're all pretty chill.
The shooter was on a different floor, apparently.
Yeah, they're all pretty chill.
Yeah, look at this table on the bottom right. They're not even, now everybody's reacting.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, they take JD out before Donald.
Mm-hmm. Way before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. Then this guy, what are you? Come on.
Yeah.
Rambo Schrambo. Yeah, that was a ridiculous.
One leg over the table.
Look at he's pointing at the customers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need that gun pointed at me. I'm here, like Dusty said, on a bad date. It's not working out.
Yeah.
And now I got a machine gun pointed at my face. Where's the lady stealing the booze?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Can you type in lady stealing liquor?
Yeah, I am going to look that up.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy that was eating, he said, I felt safe in the moment, so just kept eating.
Yeah, he's like, I paid a lot to be here.
Do you pay a lot to go? I don't know how these. Oh, she's taking pictures of herself too.
Here, this is where she puts. These are videos somewhere else. Here, those are still pictures, but yeah, she pockets that, and I'm like, that's champagne. She went high. These guys are up there. She's like, I know, but if I could just get 3 more bottles in this bag, this night would be such a profitable evening for me.
Wow. They're not too.
Do you know who she was?
I do not. I can't. It looks like one of my sister-in-laws, but I'm afraid to call because it absolutely could be her.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I was in a casino where there was a shooting, and I would refuse to leave my video poker machine because it was doing so good. I was with Kenny Rogerson, and it was that fight where 100 years ago Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear.
Yeah.
So it was over like in 4 seconds, and I'm like, well, what happens to my bet? Like, because I bet it would go 3 rounds, but he got DQ'd. So does that not? Shouldn't I? I don't even understand. But anyway, they let the fight out, and everybody was going crazy because everybody was really mad that they spent all that money and it only lasted, 30 seconds or whatever, 1 round, less than 1 round. And it was in the the MGM is still the MGM now, but it was designed differently. But there was gunfire over by the, quote, Wizard of Oz bar. And I said to Kenny, I go, no, not gunfire. No, I just got 4 8s. Like, this machine is on fire. I feel 4 aces are coming. And he's like, honey, we're not going anywhere. That's their story. This is ours.
Well, let's not graze by this, though. You're hanging with Kenny Rogers. I'm a huge Kenny Rogers fan.
Not that one.
Oh.
Rogerson.
Rogerson.
Comedian.
Okay.
Kenny Rogers was in the band with Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. Well,
He's a Boston comic. He was funny. We both drank beer and smoked cigs, and we had just gotten so settled in our spot. We found 2 great machines, and I'm like, I'm not going to let you run me off.
I'm sure
it's way over there.
I'm not going to be governed by fear out here.
That's right. I came down here as a positive winner.
I'm sure he's great, but that's a tough name to be introduced. It's Kenny Rogers' son. You're Kenny Rogers' son? Now, my last name's Rogers.
He goes by Ken, doesn't he?
Yeah. I don't know why we all called him Kenny. He must have told me to. I wouldn't have done that on my own. There he is.
Probably on stage, he just does.
Yeah, I'm Kenny Rogerson.
He's very funny. Very funny.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
The funniest man you've never heard of.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, a lot of those Boston guys.
At the Punchline.
Don Gavin.
In Atlanta. Yeah.
A lot of those Boston guys, I feel like, because they kind of tend to gravitate towards their area.
Yeah.
He went and did all the shows. Who's the other one? Kevin Meaney. Like, there were a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
But locally, Don Gavin is God. You know what I mean? Okay. But if you say it, around the country, like normal people would be like, I kind of know, maybe not.
It's kind of like Brian with Nashville.
Exactly. I mean, here, Lord Jesus. You go on the road. I don't know an apostle, but I can't remember which one. Luke? Is it Luke?
Luke face.
No, Luke's one of the big ones. I'm more like Philip or something.
Bartholomew.
One that you have to think, is he an apostle?
Yeah. Thebes.
You could have convinced me. I don't remember that one.
Now, I always heard that you were the only comic that Letterman let use a mic stand. Is that right?
I did. I don't know. Maybe nobody else ever asked for one. I was just like, look, I'm not doing your flying an airplane. I'm not putting the headset on. I'm not Christopher Titus. I don't have a TED Talk. I'm going to stand here and tell jokes.
Wait, were a lot of guys doing that on Letterman? You'd have to wear the headset?
Yeah, well, the headset. I said, maybe I'll meet you halfway with the lapel mic deal. But you can't really hear yourself in those. And like, look, I've been doing one thing this way for this many years, and now you want to change it all up? No, I'm not doing that.
I didn't realize. I just thought they had handheld mics with no mic stand.
But they had that. Like Brian Regan would have always, but he would always naturally take it out of the mic.
Yeah.
And I don't. I'm like, I stand here. I don't touch that. It's called stand-up comedy. That's what I'm getting paid for.
You are unique in that you do not take the mic out of the mic stand. You stand there and do the act.
I've never touched it.
The first time I opened for Kathleen on the road at a theater was in Atlanta, and I missed sound check for whatever reason. I don't remember. I missed sound check.
Probably hiking or something.
Yeah.
No, I think I was sick
at a baseball
weekend,
game
actually.
or something.
No, come on. And then I get there. I remember I walked out, and I tried to take the mic out of the stand, and it probably was only 5 seconds, but in my head, it felt like 30 minutes trying to get the mic out of the stand. So I go, I guess I'm just doing a set like Kathleen does. I go, let me just try to do this. And I got to tell you, I was like, my act stinks. Because if I can't sell it with, I was like, I didn't realize how much I was selling with.
Yeah, you think there's not a lot of substance in your act. It's mostly just sounds and waves.
I've always said if you mute Aaron, it's better.
Yeah.
Just watch him work.
Ron White doesn't do it either.
But I'm saying it's a real testament to your comedy that you do it, you deliver it and sell it with just just
Ron
standing
also
there
has
talking.
jokes.
Yeah.
There's a theme here.
Ron has good jokes. He still does.
Trying to give a compliment. You can't even compliment on this podcast.
I know.
You're right.
Now with Brian.
I never thought about doesn't anybody else use one, but I'm like, it's just non-negotiable. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys. Just go get a mic stand.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
How hard is that?
It's
right. I'll bring my own if you
and
tell
let
me
everybody have their own unique flair on the show. Everybody
Right.
doesn't need to do the same thing.
Right.
I got to ask about doing that thing. When I think when I did the Tonight Show, they asked, "Would you prefer that?" I go, "Oh no,
no." Now I'm taking calls from Waymos that are going in circles at LAX. No, I just think it's very life coachy.
Yeah,
it just looks.
James Gregory was doing that a lot at the.
But he was old and crazy, and he probably had a cigarette in his hand and drinking. His hands are busy enough. He doesn't need to be. James got a lot going on. Yeah. I excuse the over 70 crowd if they do whatever you want to do to keep going on stage. But
and he was sitting down at the end and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it could come sit down comedy. Even Cosby, before all the bad accusations and stuff, he was sitting down a lot.
Even like himself, that special, he was sitting down for a lot of it.
I'm against it.
You're against sitting down?
Yeah.
I'm against it unless you're super old and people want to come anyway.
Unless you're super old, yeah.
Liza Minnelli's
super
dancing
fat?
from a chair now. Liza Minnelli, if you Google that, it's horrifying. And I'm like, wait, do you see? It's just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got like a red top on and she's kicking her legs. And I'm like, I mean, I guess if she's having fun, but
there you go.
it just doesn't.
Yeah.
What are we still doing here?
Yes.
Just come out and tell a story.
Yeah, there's
call it an evening
who
with,
was it,
which is always a
Yeah.
code for
Right.
I'm not doing anything productive. I'm just going to talk about me. Shirley MacLaine's going to talk about
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine for 11 hours.
Yeah.
Buckle in. We're starting in the 20s.
Well, she's got a lot
Oh
to
my
talk
God.
about. All her
Is-
different.
Is it Iggy Pop that's still doing with his shirt off? He's like in.
Yeah.
I've seen some of
But
that. That's
Iggy's got
tough, man.
scoliosis, so you
Okay.
can't. He's always looked like that.
Oh yeah.
That's not age. Well, the wrinkles are age.
Yeah, everything
but
else is age.
It's sagging. Yeah,
All the
Yeah.
more reason to put a shirt
scoliosis.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Did you see him at the end though at Coachella? So great. It was very cool. He got in a coffin to leave. They brought a big old coffin out, put him in it, shut the door, and off he went. And I'm like,
Well,
I
that's
like
pretty
it. That's
funny.
a good
Yeah,
exit.
that's pretty
yeah,
funny.
entertaining,
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, but I know it. He just looks, but he's always looked pretty train wrecky.
Yeah, he's always looked weird, right? Iggy Pop. Oh my god!
Oh wow.
I mean, it's
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. Come on, dude.
He clearly likes
was
to
in Chernobyl.
tan.
Yeah.
He does look. He looks like one of those. What are they called? Bob and Ganoush girls
Yeah,
or whatever.
but yeah. I guess I don't even know. He's like punk.
I
I
never
think he
got
has
into his
one
music.
song that
I don't
like,
even
and
know.
I can't
didn't even know that.
something The Traveler or something like that.
I had
He
to
has a-
Google it. But he does have a very big following of the punk crowd people. I want to tell the kids though that they're the punk kids. This is what you could look like.
Yeah.
Just FYI. I don't know
Yeah.
where this train goes, but for this man who's the leader,
Yeah,
this is where it ended. This is the last station.
this is best case scenario.
Yeah.
Is you become Iggy Pop, right?
Yeah. It's a tough look.
That's all I have on the disaster stuff, Brian.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Disasters?
Man,
I had no idea either.
man-made disaster. I mean,
Chicago
that's
fire.
the Chicago fire.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Well, the fertilizer
But you gotta blame
fertilizer explosion is pretty intense.
The one in Beirut.
No, the one in
It's like
America.
Topeka,
Wait.
Kansas or something.
Yeah.
Let me look that one up.
But the Chicago fire, we're supposed to blame it on that lady's cow.
Yeah, but don't they think that's probably not the case?
Correct. It is not the case.
Kicked over a lantern.
Investigation continues. That was as of 2016. So what year was this?
About that time.
Okay. Video unavailable.
Okay.
Oh my
Good.
gosh.
It's all good.
Well, I
Kinda
like
debunks it.
at least we're protected though. We are protected from, seeing things that we don't want to see.
That we do want to see.
Did people die in? Did people die in this?
I don't think so. No, it was I just saw
Oh, I
a
thought
guy.
they did.
Maybe they did, but a guy was filming from his truck from a distance,
Uh-huh.
and this explosion, like you could tell, he was like, I did not think that was going to affect me.
Oh, so this was like I was about to say, why was he filming? There was already a fire.
Yes,
and he was filming.
or
and
or he set the bomb. Who
Yeah.
knows? But
yeah.
He set the bomb and got pretty far away.
Yeah.
Before he filmed it.
yeah,
Well, I think we're going to see a lot more of this sooner than later because all of our infrastructure is getting so old.
Oh yeah.
When these dams start bursting,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, and they're all Lake of the Ozarks, one in Missouri is probably 100 years old. It seems fine for now.
Mhm.
But how many of where was it just recently where they were? Oh, I was in Wisconsin. Well, I wasn't. I was in Michigan. This was all in Wisconsin. Like 2 weeks ago, flooding. The dams were just one after another because the Army Corps either doesn't have enough funding or enough people or whatever. But that's my next prediction: dams.
Well, I try to tell these people all the time that the country's falling apart, and they don't listen to me.
It is.
Yeah, they
That's
don't
why
listen
we
to
want
me.
to time travel backwards.
Yes,
And do it right this time.
Exactly.
Well, that's why we leave Earth and go somewhere else, right?
no.
Oh my God, that's
no.
the whole movie at the Sphere. It was the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wait,
Well, let's say you go to the Sphere on a day where there's no concert.
Okay.
What they do offer you is a movie called Postcards from Earth. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum can't sign up fast enough. Here's my $35 to see your crazy movie, or what it was more than that, actually,
Yeah.
$75. But
Yeah.
it's a whole movie about how we've destroyed the planet. There's plastic islands of garbage that are, 100 billion miles wide in the ocean. Then they show you all that, and then ghettos and slums. The ultimate irony, is after you're so depressed, and here's what happens when you leave Earth, you better have partnered up because you have to get in a pod.
Mhm.
It's got to be a one person or two person, according to this movie. I'm like, so single people are screwed again? Like, that's not nice. They should be able to take a friend or a pet.
Yeah.
I got to go in a single pot. Who thought of all it? Well, then I walked out and they were trying to sell me a souvenir plastic sphere cup. I'm like, go watch your own movie. You go sit through that depressing, god-awful thing I just watched an hour. What? I don't even understand the point, because it's not even like you're telling me, hey, there's things you can do, Kathleen.
Yeah, they're just letting you know.
Don't drink out of the plastic water bottle. They're just letting me know.
It's bad.
It's all going to hell real soon.
Yeah.
And then there's other planets that when we land, we don't know people. There's no buildings. I don't want to go there.
Right. It's like, just fix what we've destroyed.
Right. We
messed this up.
We were on the right track during COVID.
Yeah.
But you never been in a house or an apartment that's so beat up. You're like, dude, I could fix it up, but let's just start over somewhere else.
The rearranger comes in and just starts rearranging
Have
things.
you heard Dusty's idea for a reality
pitched this show many times, but called the rearranger. You go in, you don't buy anything new, but people's houses are a wreck, and you go in and you go, all right, let's take what you got here. Let's rearrange some of this stuff.
Okay, I like it.
Make this better for you. It costs no money. You just film it, and I go in and I go, well, this bookshelf needs to be over here, and we could put this in, and it's.
Are you going to organize as well?
Yeah, I'm just rearranging and organizing.
Okay.
And
I like it.
I'm called the rearranger. That's it. It's a simple
it's the
show.
most low budget show.
And I just go in and I go,
no construction, no carpentry.
I mean, you can build stuff, but it's got to be. You can take some tools. That's all you can do, and then what they have, you can build off what they have, but you can't bring stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nothing new.
Nothing new.
Well, that's why I don't even understand. This is again why you and I should go backwards in time. Like, why are they still like at Target selling plates? Haven't we made enough plates?
There's enough plates
for everyone.
Plates break though.
Occasionally. How many?
How many
I
plates
break
you
plates?
break?
I break plates quite a bit.
What do you do? Like,
Well, the baby's
once the
breaking them
food's
now, right?
done, he can't stop. He's still going.
More food.
I can honestly say I have never broken a plate. I still have the same plates that I bought my first apartment because it's a white plate. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
plenty of
understand.
plastic plates out there too.
Well, and then my mom will go, you want to take these, this China? No, I don't. Well, here's more dishes. And my parents stole dishes from Florida. They're trying to pawn those off on people. There's just dishes everywhere. I don't understand why we can't just distribute them. With your rearranger show, we would take the extra stuff and then give it to the people that were going to go buy a plate. There's no need for that.
And like an antique store, there's a store in Opelika where I'm from called Angel's Antiques. It's an old Walmart. And you just go in there and it's just endless, just stuff. Just
junk.
It's like, you walk through there and you go, I don't want any of this. But it's just endless. It's huge.
That's what I'm saying. There's one in Old Hickory.
Yeah.
By my house. Wow. And I went in there and everybody's got their little stalls there, each one of them, but there was no one buying. There was one guy in front of me and he bought the Aunt Jemima black racist salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, yeah.
She had a lot.
And he did that
if
for a joke.
You need them, I know where to get it. Yeah, that was definitely a joke to put in the mail to somebody that he thought was going to be hilarious. That's what I'm saying. There's a million plates in that place, I bet.
Yeah. Over 500 vendors.
It's
68,000
I'm not saying
feet.
there's not some good stuff in there, but you walk through and you go, man, we got a lot of stuff.
But you know what? It's going to end up just like it lives now. It's going to end up in your home sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or in the ocean.
Yeah.
Or we can send it off into space.
Or send this whole thing to a country that has nothing.
Chernobyl.
Yeah. Take some of this stuff.
Hey,
guys.
do you want some old
That's
Coke signs? They're like, no, we'd like some medicine.
We give our cars to Tijuana. Like, let's get that program extended out a little further south. Help some people out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're making all this new stuff when we have enough. But again, that's why I would go back in time.
I feel weird that I break plates more than the
that
average
is very
person,
strange, Aaron.
I get a little clumsy unloading the dishwasher sometimes.
Yeah, but how hard does a plate have to fall? What's your floor made of? Concrete? Jesus.
Like 3 or 4 a week?
No, 3 or 4 a week is crazy.
At Target, they're like, oh, more plates, huh?
Well, I've got like the everyday plates, and those I put them to work, right? And then you've got like your nice plates that You're like, I guess we're waiting till like the president comes over for dinner.
The China that
gets
passed down.
That'll be like, we never use that.
Yeah.
But the everyday plates take a beating, man.
I had a 1-bedroom apartment in Hermosa Beach, and my mom's like, I'm shipping all this China out to your house. I go, A, I don't have a house. B, I am on the road 322 days a year. I doubt when those 20 days are available that I am home, I'm going to be hosting a China tea party for other comedians that also have no money or nothing in a 1-bedroom. It wasn't even really, it was a studio. I did not even have a kitchen table. I'm like, no, Mom, I eat on the couch.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to invite my friends over? They go, oh, where's China from my grandma Madigan? Here you go, Aaron. Don't break it.
Yeah, and you don't want to put China in the microwave. Not fine China.
No. You know, have you guys ever done this? Me and my sister were talking. I said, hold on, I think I have something in the microwave that shouldn't be in the microwave. She goes, oh, I do that all the time because I just want to see what'll happen. And I said, me too.
We just to put random stuff
like aluminum foil?
Well, no, it's not random. Like
a fork?
It would have something to do with food, that I'm heating up, but like stuff I don't know.
Let's just see how this plays out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought I was the only one that
ever
about
did
food
that. Or like materials?
No, food that
wrapped in a material.
Let's say it's wrapped in Reynolds wrap. You're not supposed to put Reynolds wrap in there, right?
I put a Chick-fil-A sandwich in the bag one time.
In the foil bag?
Yeah, and I didn't realize that inside was foil, caught on fire, ruined my lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the microwave.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that was a company microwave, so I didn't deal with it.
Is that the Home Depot?
It was the Office Depot.
Oh, okay.
That's what
different depot that I worked at.
How many depots have you worked
several.
at?
Somebody drunk at my lake bar, somebody was talking about, I love it when there's been like 18 pitchers of Miller Lite consumed and then we're going to solve hard stuff, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Because somebody was talking about their kid being autistic and somebody else was like, yeah, I don't know what causes all that. And there's this big chatter about autism being more prevalent now than which it is than it wasn't. This drunk old guy who lives on his boat goes, microwaves. I'm like, what was that, Charlie? Because I didn't even know if he was joining in our conversation or just yelling out random words. And he was like, think about it. When did they come around? How about for me and you, Kathleen? What were we, 21? We're way beyond that. It's the ones under that age. Only difference between our generation and them.
That's the only difference.
One
is the microwaves.
But he did have a point.
Now you're on board with this.
I'm anti-microwave now.
I would, I don't love it. But sometimes I'm too lazy to heat it up like an old person.
Yeah.
Let me get my thing and put it in the oven.
Cooking tray or whatever.
Yeah,
I
y'all
love
have a lot in common. You have a cabin too, right?
I do. I have a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mine's in the woods a bit.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like there's some meth heads down my road.
Yeah, I heard you talk about this on another podcast. I was worried for you.
Oh, no.
The
I have
brothers.
guns. They have guns. The brothers.
Well, I know.
Yeah. They know I have a gun.
Shootouts don't always go well.
But it's mutually assured destruction.
Correct.
I guess.
And they'll let you, they want to do meth and hunt and do whatever they do in the creek, probably get their meth water. I don't know. And I say it's fine. So yes, you're welcome on the property. But do I completely trust? No, I don't.
No.
You never can trust them.
No.
But there could be all right people.
They're
You
all
don't
right.
Trust them, yeah.
They're just, their family owned all that for years and years and years. And it got sold off little by little as they stayed more in their trailer and cooked meth. And then they kind of lost track. And then
You got to
they don't like the new people that bought it. And then they did rob. It's like there's mice in there for sure. But like they stole the shower curtain that was already used.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I had a friend that told me.
Yeah.
I had a friend that told me one time that he had a little homemade meth lab in his house and it caught fire and he couldn't get the fire to go out. So he wrapped it in the shower curtain and threw it outside. So maybe that's what happened to them and they needed a new shower curtain.
In a plastic shower curtain?
He was just freaking out.
Well, plastic would probably smother it while it melted.
And I guess you don't want to call the fire department if your meth lab's out.
Right.
Yeah,
maybe that was it. I thought I was thinking more along the line of a wedding gift.
Okay. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I like my cabin. Me and Dusty are going to ride off into the sunset.
Yeah. I
On
love
horseback.
Yep. Because I used to do a joke 100 years of my act about when Randy Travis he was found naked in a truck, drunk in a ditch with vodka. And I said, now look, I understand all those things individually. And I like them and I approve. I like trucks, I like vodka, I like being naked. I don't understand how that occurred in one evening. And when you have a bazillion dollars, you should call for a ride. I go, if I had his money, I would call the Clydesdales and have them pick me up in a beer wagon. And I would sing, "Here Comes the King, Here Comes the Big Number One," the entire way home, drunk on a horse. Again, though, I'm going back to I want my horse outside.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get on. I'd have to have like a step ladder. They're tall.
They're huge.
You could probably work a saddle situation where it folds down a ladder.
Like a fold down,
Yeah.
like a GMC vehicle falls down.
Yeah.
Yeah. The further out in the woods, the better.
You got any shows coming up?
For the rest of my life, Brian.
Well, no, you're going to retire soon.
No, not yet. I just did Boston. This week is Biloxi, Beau Rivage, and the casino. I love it.
I've done that.
I love it.
That's a great spot.
Yeah,
I
talked about
love
it last
that
week.
spot. Yeah.
And the next week is Vegas, the Venetian, and then that Camden, Missouri. That's where my cabin is in the woods. That's Bert's show, and I'm just going on it. So I'm jumping on that for fun because then the show is not my responsibility, which is wonderful. It's Bert's problem.
Is Bert staying at your cabin?
No one's invited. Maybe Dorf.
Yeah.
And then Knoxville. I had to reschedule those because of the ice storm.
Oh yeah.
Bijou
And then
is fun.
summer
Bijou's
I have
great.
time off. Selbyville, that's in the woods. That gig is in the woods.
I love that.
And then I can't. Oh,
Yeah,
Niagara
sorry.
Falls. I
Niagara
love it.
Falls.
I go on the Maiden in the Mist every time. Just travel advice if you're ever going tonight, go on the Canadian side because not because I'm anti-American. It's the view is so much better.
It is great over there.
Yeah, that Canadian side, and you wear red ponchos because it's Team Red against Team Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went
didn't-
to Niagara Falls recently and we were too lazy to go into Canada. And I was pretty underwhelmed by
Yes,
from the American
our
side.
side is not. Is
Yeah.
It's out. We have the best side, but you can't see it as well from our side,
right?
right? Because the
Oh,
side that we
okay.
see is the American side, right?
The side that we're looking at is the American side, but the falls
Yeah.
are technically
We have the
in
worst.
Canada.
We have the best fall, but the worst view.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that right? Okay.
Um,
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
that would
And
make
then
sense.
then
yeah.
I rabbit holed all the people. I probably spent 3 hours in my hotel room. People that have gone over the falls either on purpose or not on purpose.
Wow.
And one lady was so mean. She put her cat in a barrel to see if
Oh,
no, but hold on, the cat survived just fine. So then she did it, and then
Wow.
she went on tour. She went on the road as a lady. That's how you had to do back then. There were no comedy clubs or anything else.
Yeah.
You had to do something absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And then you went on the road, and everybody wants to see the lady in the
Yeah,
barrel.
you had to
The
go
barrel
viral.
lady.
You had to
The
go
barrel
viral in the newspaper.
Yeah, to see if you could find her picture.
Wait, so
Aaron.
she just toured different waterfalls?
No, she just went around and gave speeches. The most bizarre thing I've ever seen, and I'll shut up, is in Seattle.
Annie Edson Taylor.
There she is. There's her barrel. She got a sponsor and everything. See that? Look at that. She's got a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at her.
Her motives were entirely financial, but
Yep.
she never made much money from her adventures.
And she was like 67.
She
when
died
she did it.
penniless, and her funeral was paid for by public donations.
Well, who was the promoter of the tour? They probably took all her money.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, just because she died penniless didn't mean she didn't make money along the
She
way.
made money.
Had a good time.
She made
Yeah.
money.
Sounds like she went out just right.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, she had a
They're-
brutal life. She was married, and her husband died, and their baby died, and then she was just between jobs, so she started doing the barrel
This is
thing.
the grand
cat.
snap. There was a lawyer guy who's alive and he lives in Michigan. He went over in a fishing boat with his uncle and accidentally they got caught up on the other side and then boom. And he said he was 7 and he's like, I kind of remember it, but I think because I only weighed like 80 when I hit the water, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Wow.
Yeah. He lives somewhere. He's a lawyer in Michigan somewhere. There's just the things people did to go on tour at the Seattle Moore Theater. They have all the old posters, and I was walking down the hall. In the 30s, you could have bought a ticket, and I don't know why it made me laugh, but it was come see Willie Hitler. I'm like, who's Willie Hitler? And then you keep reading the poster. It was Hitler's nephew trying to warn everyone. He's a complete lunatic. He's going to cause serious problems and chaos. I'm not even kidding you guys. See, William Hitler. And I'm like, he doesn't sound as threatening as Adolf because he's Willie.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Willie Hitler? He went on tour. He toured the whole United States. A Moore Theater holds about 1,800 people.
Yeah.
And they were selling these things. That's what we would have been up against.
Wow.
The Barrel Lady and Willie Hitler or Dusty Slay, who we're
Yeah.
spending our money to see.
I was reading about the barrel lady. Her manager stole her barrel and most of her money.
There
she
you
had,
go.
And she had to use private detectives to find it. They found it in Chicago, but then her new manager stole it. She just had bad luck with her reps.
Yeah.
Took advantage of her. What a life.
That's a little Elvis-y right there.
Yeah.
Bad manager.
So go see Kathleen on tour. One of the best. Go see her. And
come on out.
Where are you going to be?
This weekend. I'm back on the road for one weekend. I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas on Friday, and Houston on Saturday.
Oh, fun!
Yeah,
I'll be in those.
I'll be in LA on Monday, but the show's sold out. So
I'm in Salt
I like
Lake
to
City.
Throw that in though.
This is Aaron
People to
Weber's.
know what's happening.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. This is Aaron speaking. By the
Yeah.
way. I'm going to be in Salt Lake City this weekend at Wise Guys, and then Washington D.C. at the DC Improv. So Wise Guys in Salt Lake, and then the DC Improv. Brian, what about you?
Going to be in Denver, in Greeley, Colorado, and then 2 nights in Casper, Wyoming.
Casper, Wyoming.
Colorado. You're doing the O now.
Well, you guys have called me out on it, so
He says Colorado. That's the way he says it.
Some people say it like that, and I don't know. Have I been saying it wrong my whole life?
No, you
Colorado.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
They say Rado or something.
Colorado.
He said Colorado,
Colorado.
which I like. I think Colorado's good, but now he doesn't
Colorado.
say it because we called him out on it.
Well, we
Yeah,
need
they make
to get somebody on the phone from the state of Colorado.
Colorado. I just asked. Is it
Yeah.
Nevada or Nevada?
Maybe Nevada. depending on
Or
if
say
you
whatever you want.
switches.
My dad would say Cincinnati. I'm like, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Like nobody else is saying it's not Hawaii. Why are you saying an I as an A, Dad? That's what everybody calls. Is it Chicago or Chicago?
Yeah.
Old people say Chicago.
Chicago.
No, Chicago.
Okay.
We say Chicago.
Chicago.
They say
I don't know the
Chicago.
difference in the two
Yeah.
that you're saying.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
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 I don't know what I said.
I can't
Yeah.
say.
That's a tough one.
Chicago. Caw. Like caw. Like Chicago.
Like a crow.
Yeah, Chicago.
Caw.
Or Chicago. Or Cincinnati, if you're Jack Madigan. Just so wrong.
Oh, Cincinnati, Ohio.
You want to wrap it up, Aaron?
Yeah, I don't know. That felt like the end of the podcast. the last 30 seconds.
Well, thank you for coming, Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen,
this
you're the
was
best.
wonderful.
Thanks for coming by.
I'm going to go steal one of Brian's beers.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
Brian Dorfman.
Brian Dorfman.
Yeah.
Not
Owner
this
of
Brian.
Zanies.
Yes.
Owner, because I purposely asked if he was here. And I'm like, great,
Uh-huh.
you're not here. I'm going to drink everything you own, all of it. And there won't be anything left.
Though I love the idea of Bates having a private fridge just filled with beer here at the club.
Kathleen knows about.
That Kathleen knows about.
His own IPA.
Yeah, he's going to steal from. You're the best. Thanks for coming,
All right,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for
you.
listening in. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. And we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. God bless. And be safe. Thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate it. That was great.